Roscoe, you here?
Yeah.
Well, I certainly hope so, because I already started. Hello, and welcome, everybody out there in YouTube and D&D land. I hope you're all having a fantastic day today. Before we jump into the action, don't forget, like, comment, subscribe. All of those things help us out tremendously. If you're interested in becoming a member here on our YouTube channel, consider doing so. It only costs $3 a month, and you gain access to some really cool emotes. Lastly, if you are interested in joining our games, we have open slots available in the Tuesday early game, I believe between 2 and 3 slots right now. We have one open slot in this game, and we also have an open slot in the Saturday game, which reminds me to remind you, Tim, let you know, I talked to the other players, and they were okay with that thing I talked to you about a while ago, just in case that was still a thing.
Yes, I meant to talk to you about that earlier today, and I did not. So we can talk about that
After the game.
Whenever you want.
Sounds good. But without further ado, go ahead and give us that recap, Capriccio.
Okay, so last session we had a little bit of family drama when we returned to the Lyceum from the Feywild, and Fordrum mustered the courage to tell his family that he had died and now he was a cat person. They took it. Well, they took it. That's how I'll put it. And, yeah, so that happened. And after that, we spent most of the remainder of the session working on a weapon for Braska using the metal that Bajor had given us in the Feywild after killing the Turklon. It was apparently a very enjoyable material to work with, because it was like, you know, fable shit and whatnot. So at the end of it, Bortram crafted a greatsword, was it, right? It was a greatsword?
I think so.
It was pretty great, yeah.
Pretty great.
One word, greatsword. Which has this property that when the command word is spoken, it sort of rallies your allies and allows them to use a reaction to make a melee attack. Apparently it named itself, and it named itself Saku. And then after that, Argan got a sending from Jenna saying that she had been taken captive at New Haxton because they thought she was a spy. So we're going to go take care of that.
Alrighty. So, players, learning what you now know, tell me, how is it you all wish to get to New Haxton?
Well,
Go ahead, Braska.
no, that's entirely your thing. You're our ride.
I believe. No, I'm not the ride this time. I believe the plan is for Capriccio to be our ride, and to take us to the tree out in the. Yeah, I can't read that right now. The barbed fields. We have that giant red triangle on the map now.
I wonder who did that.
Yeah, what's that supposed
a
to symbolize?
diamond. Yes, you're right. It's a diamond. It's not a triangle.
I remember last week someone watched the stream and was like, "What's that?" Those
are.
Don't worry about it.
The barbed fields.
Figure stuff out.
Yeah,
barbed fields.
Yeah.
And then I'm assuming Capriccio, the plan would be to wind walk over the Penumbra Range and down to New Haxton.
Well, I don't have wind walk today.
Oh, okay.
But I can take us to the barbed fields.
Then I
Is that
guess
what we want to do?
I guess then we're crossing the penumbra range because I have no high-level spell slots left already. So,
What did you do? What the fuck?
I'm out of my 6th, my 7th, my 8th, and my 9th. So,
And we're doing this today?
well, we're not going to get there today because we're not going to be able to get all the way down to New Haxton in one
I
day
guess
now.
that's true. That's true. That's
So.
true. And whose fault is it? Anyway, I'm going to. Yeah, okay. I will cast transport via plants, and I will take us to the Tree of Life in the Barb Fields.
Alrighty. So
Before we leave, I am going to go find Thunderbrand and tell him that we're heading there because I have reason to believe she has the last one, and she's currently incarcerated Jenna, who was going there to investigate on our behalf. So,
oh no, someone in the Cerberus Assembly is incarcerated.
yeah, I know it's a terrible tragedy,
Yep.
but if she has the other piece, we need to go there anyways. So,
Yeah.
Also, Fortune likes her assistant.
it's true too.
Oh, is that the little kitten you're smitten with?
Well, I was, but I think she's more of a magical construct than she.
No,
appears
she's
to
a
be.
real person. She's just a little fragmented, a little broken. Aren't we all a little broken?
Believe me, broken women will get a lot of attention. Men too.
Is that why you play the Broken Soul, Thunderbrand? You looking for attention?
No, I got all the attention I could want.
I'm sure you do. All right, we're leaving. I just thought I'd tell somebody in charge, just in case.
Thank you.
Wouldn't want to start any undue wars or something by disappearing.
So, one of y'all know about dragons, right?
I speak Draconic.
Then that means you know about
I've-
dragons' culture.
I've been inside of dragons.
That's not how you want to put that, probably.
Funny, I
Probably
didn't know
not.
you were a bard.
I don't get it.
He's not. He's a druid.
He pats you on the forearm. Oh. Stay pretty.
Okay.
So, yep. I believe that means,
I know enough not to immediately get in trouble, but
good. You might want to fill them in a little bit too, because, from what I've read in the report, she's the leader of that city, and it's a generational thing. Her mother did it before her, and she recently became an ancient dragon, so...
Oh, that's fun.
I'm sorry. Did you say recently became an ancient dragon?
You know those other fuckwits?
Marion and
Yeah.
the family? Yeah.
Yeah. They have some stupid magical items.
And one of them turned a dragon into an ancient dragon?
That's the best I can surmise.
So we've got a dragon without the experience, but with the power.
Yeah.
That sounds great.
I mean, she's
Yeah, it
definitely,
sounds-
you know, few 500, 600, 700 years old, but, you know.
Yeah, I mean, relatively, she's old compared to all but one of us in the party, but. And that's just a guess, because honestly, Capriccio, I have no idea how old you actually are.
You're pretty sure, do you know how old you are?
Should I?
Would Capriccio care?
General question. If you had to guesstimate. Cookie.
I don't know. Yes. No.
You're 69.
Oh my god.
I could have been 66. I'm 69. Mm-hmm.
See, we've broken him. He's answering questions like Braska now. He's not even giving answers to the right question. Yes? No?
69.
69.
Oh, by the way, Broska, we have a student here who, for some reason thinks, you seem pretty cool and
Well, I am,
smart
so.
and cunning and powerful.
These are words to describe me. Yes.
2 out of 4.
And they made you something, and they're kind of shy, but would you mind sponsoring this student since they're making items and shit, learning their craft for you?
Okay. How's that work?
So they made this bag, and he goes into his bag and pulls out a bag.
All right.
All right, they made this for you. Now, the materials it cost them to make it were about 120 gold. So,
Yeah, all right.
minimum, you pay that. But if you want to sponsor them to keep making magic items, you pay them more than that so that they can keep developing their education.
All right. Here's 18 platinum. I'm pretty sure that's that and more than.
That is more than, yeah. He called this the Snacko bag.
I open it.
It's empty.
Well, they tried.
No, you fucking Name a snack.
Ham.
No, an actual snack. It needs to be a finger food.
I got pretty big fucking fingers, dude.
Listen, you're not changing Braska's answer with that statement, Thunderbrand.
All right.
Ham is a finger
All right.
food. to
Think
Braska.
about a food that Capriccio would be able to hold in one hand.
Hot dogs.
I think that requires 2.
You know what I can do.
Now we
Think
got
of
hit
something other people would eat while they're just like hanging out at a party. Not a full meal and not you. Braska. Chips.
Crispers.
Jerky.
Chips aren't a thing. It's crispers.
Oh,
Somebody invented them.
Crispers.
Yep.
French fries.
French
And-
fries probably works.
When you say that, the bag seems to appear with French fries.
Yes.
And
Favorite magic item.
it can do that twice a day. You just get that new whatever. It can do that twice a day.
Favorite magic item.
How easy it was to dethrone you,
I
Forger.
want the sword back.
Well, if your sword made ham, then
Yeah,
it
well.
would be the favorite.
You didn't choose that
If we
command.
find a pig, I'll show you how it works.
Hey, you still got some armor to make. You have a chance to redeem yourself there.
I thought the family was making the armor. I was busy
Oh.
with the cutty part.
Maybe that should have been the command word. Ham.
That would be an action surge. He just goes
Turned
ham.
him into a
That would be pretty good.
So yeah, if you want to continue sponsoring the student, come back periodically and, pay a little gold for them.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Alright. They are a conjuration specialist, by the way, so if you think that's fancy, wait until you see the shit they learn when they're more powerful.
Then I get my ham.
Bag of ham.
Bag of everlasting ham.
Really, some powers are not meant for the mortal world.
best of luck to you all. I have to go out and deal with the next battle.
Where is the next battle?
Well, they attacked our shoreline, so now we're going to attack theirs.
Mm.
Theirs being on Wildmount?
Aye.
Wow. We'll
Yep.
be on the same continent, so keep in touch if you need.
You all ever been to Ice Haven?
Yeah.
Yeah, there.
Well,
Yeah, the Empire actually doesn't have a ton of coastline.
It's literally here.
Yeah. Because all the rest of it's down at the Menagerie Coast. It's all separate.
Or Xhorhas, or the
Yeah.
Wildlands. Alright. Best of luck to all of you. Get that artifact and see what you can't do with it.
Right.
Alrighty. Y'all skedaddle time?
Sounds like it.
Cool.
Well,
You teleport over to the Tree of Life. When you appear there, Capriccio, you stride through the tree and you can feel its presence question and then realize who you are and accept you all through. At the end of it, you hear the familiar voice of this tree echo in your mind, Enbraska. Hey guys, how have you been?
hello.
Pretty good.
How's everything around here?
Oh, things are going great. Started cleaning myself up a little bit. Got rid of all that bad sap I was expelling.
Huh, Arkin wanted some of that.
Yeah, you got rid of that stuff? I didn't know that was bad sap. I was really hoping to collect some of that while we were here.
Also, this is tree talk. You don't speak this language.
Oh. Trees won't talk to us.
Which one was the bad sap?
Oh, that was the stuff a few of your companions took while you were here before.
I've had stronger, but yeah, Arkin seemed to like it.
Well,
It didn't do anything for me. I don't know.
It didn't do that much for me either.
well, I expelled all of it, and it's currently down by my roots. So, yeah.
Oh, I think our wizard would like that.
Yeah.
Well, feel free to get it. Just don't disturb my roots. That's kind of fucked up.
I pointed out to Arkin. Hey, sap.
Oh, are we like up in the tree?
No, you
No.
just walk through the base of it.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna go to the sap.
So he
It's
pointed at
okay,
the
I will-
ground. He
Oh,
said it's
it's
by
in
his
the ground?
roots. By his
Wow.
roots.
It's okay, I won't let him disturb your roots. And if he does, I'll disturb his toes as well.
That's
I
fair.
don't have any digging spells.
Sucks to suck.
There's one spell. Shovel.
I don't have a shovel either. You think I carry a shovel?
Maybe you should.
I do.
Zurazar will just look at Fordrum.
Fortune probably has a pickaxe.
No, I got a shovel.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Oh, you actually have a shovel.
Yeah, of course. Braska and Fordrum always have the tools.
Where by the roots is it? Where can I dig exactly to not hit a root but get to the sap? Don't want to disturb any roots, I guess.
That's more of a Capriccio
The
question.
roots
but-
are the big trunk things. Just, get rid of the dirt.
Yes, have you never seen a root? These
I didn't-
wizards, I swear.
They don't know important
I'm gonna
things.
start digging.
All right, athletics check, Argan.
Nice.
Not 23.
Oh my god.
Nice.
I don't think I've ever seen it this
Fuck.
motivated.
He took that gen ed class.
I'm the last person to take that class.
Is this what happens when a wizard just shows up in a gym?
I thought you were a fake Goliath. Holy shit.
So, you start diggy hole, and you manage to dig around some of the bark and roots that you see, and you start to see these large sections of dirt that are sticky and filled with that amber-colored sap infused into the dirt. Now, Argan, are you proficient in herbalism?
No.
You're gonna need help extracting it from the dirt, but you managed to get a jug's worth
Wait.
of sap.
I have a herbalism kit. I can help you with that.
Sweet.
And I'm proficient, obviously.
Okay, I've got that written down, and we'll worry about that when Capriccio has some time.
Alrighty. So, you guys stand there in the middle of the barbed fields, looking at these massive predatorial beasts that remain out here, and some of them are looking and looming towards you all as if they wanna fight, wanna battle. I mean, I said what I said.
Where'd you say they are?
Massive beasts, predatory in nature, prowling about looking at you all like food.
No, like, what do you, like, where are they?
Around you.
Oh, just in general? Okay.
Yeah. The Barbed Fields is very inhospitable and almost impassable for middle-level characters.
Oh no, I hope no monsters try to come and eat our
What
tasty
kind of-
flesh.
What kind of creatures?
Howlers, Vorkwargs, other miscellaneous large predatory type beasts.
Okay. We have cats and dogs looking at us. You're so cute.
I know, right? Bet they taste good.
Why is...
Still eating your bag of fries.
I'm just glad that the bag didn't make ham at this point.
Yeah, we never get him to do anything if he just had unlimited hand.
All of his motivation would be gone.
Guys,
It wouldn't be gone, it would just be redirected towards the hand.
guys, I know what to fill it with next. Dino nuggies.
No, nuggets. Oh.
Surprisingly,
Good plan.
it's just nuggets made out of dinosaur flesh.
I don't think
Exactly what I expected.
I don't think you're ruining it for Rosca there.
T-Rex, gamey.
This is the tree that had the
The angel.
the guardian
Well,
that agreed to help us
Asmar,
when we fight
whatever.
Mhm.
Trent, right?
Yes. The one with the spear.
Elizakon. Elizakon.
Yeah. Was it a spear that he had? I'm thinking of a spear.
I think it was
Think
a
so.
spear. I've got it written down somewhere. I just had to. It was a long time ago that we talked to him.
Yeah, that was a while back. Those
It has
notes are
been a hot
buried.
minute. Yeah.
Yeah, Elysian the Pure.
God, I'm so good. Elysian.
Yeah.
Where is he gone to?
Elysian has gone back to the heavens.
He said he went back to the heavens.
All right.
Is he coming back, or
I thought he was supposed to be your guardian.
Oh.
Is he coming back?
He'll come back eventually. Just he returned home to regain his power.
Oh. Do you know how his new eye is doing?
Better.
I hope so. I made it.
The gods will smile upon you for that.
Thank you.
unfortunately, we never did find any of his siblings.
Yes, we did.
Yes, we
Did
did.
we?
We found one that was a brother,
In the Savalier
one
One
that
with-
he was estranged from.
Oh, the Dryad of the Savalier Wood. Was that his
Yep.
sibling? Oh, okay.
Yep.
I guess I don't remember that.
You
I
wouldn't.
didn't meet him.
Oh, that's right. Only me, Capriccio, and Fordrum did.
Yeah.
Because there was a bunch of fires when we went in there.
Fires?
Yeah, didn't like Sinclair start a bunch of fires or something?
I know there was a
Sounds
lot of
more like
illusion
me.
magic.
Well, he did illusions because a bunch of other people threatened the forest, and so only some of us got to see him.
Right. That's what
I probably stand by it.
All right, so are we heading towards the mountains, or are we just staying here tonight within the safety of the tree?
Well, if we stay here, you could start doing whatever it is that you need to do with that set. What do you need to do with that set?
Don't you need to sleep also before we travel? Or are we just gonna walk?
Well, yeah, we don't have any spells to travel with right now.
Alright.
I guess, Capriccio, what I really need is to separate the actual sap from the dirt.
Okay. And then what?
Well, then I have the sap to test with, because from the last time I used it, it allowed me to see the weave. So I would like to eventually do some experimenting to see if that could be used somehow.
You don't see the weave? I thought you were a wizard.
I manipulate the weave. I don't always see it.
You're not the very seeing type. That's true.
It's true. Some of us don't have eyes that are built to see the weave by default.
It's a major weakness on your part.
I don't disagree with you.
Zuazar will walk by. Skill diff.
I was gonna say, I have expertise in that. I can't roll below a 10 on that.
So what are we doing? Are we staying here for the night, or y'all trying to...
I vote walking.
Alright.
I'm okay with whatever, I don't care.
All right, we'll walk. I think Broska's hoping something tries to eat him.
Uh-huh.
Oh, plenty of things try. But at your guys' current level, it's the equivalent of once upon a time ago where I made you guys fight a bunch of bandits.
Or the guy
Yes.
in the guy in the alley that jumped me and Fordrum when we were
Yes.
in Marquette.
Yeah. Just had a straight up flash moment of, you don't know how unlucky you are. Like, just...
Out of everyone in this city, and you chose to rob us.
It's like, you should play the lottery, bro. Anyways. Yes, you absolutely demolish any beasties that are out here messing with you guys.
But the good news is you'll have fresh meat for the fire tonight, Broska.
Where from?
For the things you're killing because we walk.
Oh, I wasn't supposed to eat those yet?
I guess you can eat some of it on the way. That and to your little devil buddy.
The bunny currently is looking at you with a leg of some frog-like beast creature that also looked like a panther.
I don't know that I can visualize that.
So
I don't want to.
imagine a panther with like a frog-like body and legs.
Okay.
Hey, Dabs, how's that taste? Fair.
Anyways, long rest has been called.
Yeah.
Mansion time?
No, I don't have the mansion prepared, nor do I have a spell slot to do it.
You guys are just sleeping.
Yeah, we have to sleep outdoors. So
Sorry, are you still the wizard?
I used all of my spells yesterday because
Steven needs to get more.
I had to rebuild all my contingencies.
Well, whose fault is that?
The
Oh, it's
fucking
Pepperbook.
king that killed me. So it's the hut and Capriccio's hearth.
Yes, ma'am.
During a short or long rest, you can invoke the shadowy powers of the Glooming Court to help guard your respite. At the end of the rest, you touch a point. Wait, at the start of a rest, you touch a point in space, and an invisible 30-foot radius sphere of magic appears centered on that point. Total cover blocks the sphere. While within the sphere, you and your allies gain +5 to stealth and perception checks, and any light from open flames in the sphere, a campfire, torch, or the like, isn't visible outside. The sphere vanishes at the end of the rest or when you leave the sphere. So it's like Tiny Hut, but
With its own fire. pit.
better?
And it gives you pluses to.
It's there's things about it that are definitely better because the +5 to Dex and Perception. It doesn't have any physical protection, unlike the hut,
Right.
and it doesn't control temperature like the hut does. So that's why we're using both,
Correct.
because this is roughing it for us. The air-conditioned dome inside the completely shadowy safety net is roughing it for our party.
Fair.
We're spoiled.
Do you guys even have, like, bedrolls?
Yeah.
Do what?
Do you guys not carry stuff anymore?
Oh, I do have a bedroll. Holy shit.
What am I, a peasant?
I just sleep on people.
I don't know if I have a bedroll anymore.
Who's the real peasant? The guy who can't even afford a bedroll.
I don't have one on my character sheet anymore.
Really roughing it out here. Sleeping on the sand. Yeah, Forger?
If we got an hour, I could put up a castle.
What?
Put up a castle?
Try that again. What are
No,
you talking
it's
about?
true. It's true. I've been holding on to brooch. The brooch of living essence, the portable castle that Hedge gave to the group, and I didn't want Sinclair taking it because Hedge had me guarantee that it went to someone who would use it for the greater good.
Or charity.
So I've been waiting for that someone to come along or to potentially make it into a church later in my retirement.
This would be your first time using Hedge's brooch.
It would be if we need a castle, but at the same time, Fordham's like, I'm not really into this idea.
I need a castle, just...
But
If you don't want to
Just
use
sit
it, we
down.
don't have to.
Just lay down in the dirt. Feel the... There's no grass. Feel the dirt.
We don't have to be barbarians here.
Hey.
No offense.
Oh, okay then.
All right.
I
Well
think
then,
the hut will be good enough.
then Argon, you're sleeping in the dirt.
Hey,
Shut the fuck up. Then you all get a long rest. Most of you feel perfectly fine. Argon, a little.
oh, fine. I'll buy a bedroll next time we stop somewhere.
As if this situation will ever come up again.
Oh, I will not, because I will make sure to keep a 7th level spell and mansion up.
Counter their teleport. They're getting away. No.
No.
Not worth it.
So then, guys, it's morning time. Respect your spells. Do what it is you're doing.
We travel.
I'm
North.
kidding.
What is this? Northeast?
Excuse me.
Are we still walking, or do we wanna?
Well, you would be traveling southeast to get to New Haxon down here. Yeah,
Oh,
are you
right, so-
traveling? Are you clouding? Are you teleporting?
Yeah. What do we want to do? Do we still want to walk?
Well, we can't teleport. Well, not without a bunch of risks, because I don't have a teleportation.
Didn't you
symbol for
guys
there.
teleport to the Tooth of Zahir once upon a time ago, or was that a
No.
different group? No,
That
that's
was a
the
different group.
Tuesday group. Yeah.
that was
sorry.
We're the
other
Tuesday group.
Saturday.
Sorry, the
Tuesday.
Saturday group. Yeah. The
Saturday
other
group that
Otis group.
accidentally teleported
Uh-oh,
on top
he's
of the
losing
gnome
it.
wizard.
Yeah. We can go to Sergeant Kittrell. That's the closest I can teleport us. And that's
I
really
can-
not all that close.
I mean, I'm
Actually,
also asking if we
we-
want to wind walk or if we just want to rough it.
Yeah, let's do the cloud thing. The wind
Okay.
walk.
Yes. I don't want to rough it.
All right.
First I will cast an extended foresight on myself, and then I will cast wind walk on all of us.
You all turn into clouds in the air. The bunny looks even more terrifying now. And then you start traveling. I need somebody to roll me a survival check to be the one in charge of getting over the Penumbra range and heading over towards New Haxon efficiently.
God damn it.
Ugh.
Yep.
You could have asked for help.
That's awful.
Didn't have to
yeah.
wait.
Sorry.
I think like the whole party actually has training in survival at this point.
Oh.
You have a higher bonus than I do, but I think we all are actually trained.
Yeah, even I have a +7.
We're a strange group.
And yet we still get lost all the fucking
I
time.
know.
I thought that was on purpose.
Well,
It is.
for me it is.
The
So,
lost part's just part of it.
as you are all traveling out there, you see this very strange phenomenon across the horizon. As you are nearing closer towards the Penumbra Range, you can tell that it creates this barrier between the Blight Shore and the rest of Xhorhas. On the Blight Shore side, there's this large storm that seems omnipresent over there. This purplish cloud that has arcs of lightning that make little to no sense whatsoever, and the underneath area of that storm has various different atmospheres, and it all just looks very strange and bizarre to each of you. Trying to navigate through something like that, Fordrum, is nearly impossible, apparently.
Yeah.
But
Pretty
Does
sure.
it
What
look-
is this?
Does it look unnatural?
oh, nothing about this looks natural.
I think this is a conjured storm of some kind. I don't know.
Would I know enough about what caused the? Well, I guess I should know that. Would Argon know enough about what caused the high level of what's happening to Blightshore? That it was a side effect of.
You would know the basics of it because of your research into Dunomancy.
Yeah. So it's mostly the fact that it was a side effect of the calamity. Is what all of this is.
Oh, should we stay low to the ground so in case we fall, we don't have far to fall?
I just wouldn't leave the actual land.
Okay.
I wouldn't try crossing the water anywhere.
Right.
So, making your way over the Penumbra Range, in your cloud-like forms, you know a little bit in passing about this range itself. You all have heard the stories of the inhospitable, foul nature of the creatures that reside within it, and it's chilling even for each of you. As you pass over top of it, you see these shadows that dart and stray and move that are a darker color than even the black slate of the Penumbra Range. There appears to be a glow of light coming from a cavern of one of them as you're passing by. The light seems to pulsate out a few times. Are any of you of good alignment?
Yes.
Yes.
I'm of the best alignment.
Fordrum, Capriccio. As you see that light flashing and keep moving to your destination, you hear a voice enter into your heads. Help me, please.
Does it feel genuine?
Insight. I'll say disadvantage because you can't see it. Feels very genuine.
Looks like there's someone that needs help.
Yeah, I'm hearing that too.
Should we go check?
Argon, Braska?
What are you talking about? I don't hear anything.
I didn't hear anything.
There's someone calling for help from that direction.
That little pulsing light in that hole, in that cave.
Please, I'm scared.
Well, you know I don't hear anything. I never hear anything.
That reminds me of something.
I'm surprised Braska doesn't hear it, though.
What does it remind you of?
I don't know.
I'll start flying in that direction.
Okay. Roll me a perception check. 21. As you are flying
Thought of it.
towards it, the light seems to grow dimmer, and then you hear the voice again. Please, I'm scared. Give me a charisma saving throw, Capriccio.
Oh, wait. My insight was regular because I have foresight.
Oh, 28. There's something ominous and malicious about that voice. It reminds you of the wilderness. When something like a carnivorous plant makes a glow or a different shade of color to entice creatures to get towards it, or produces a pheromone, it's like something in there wants you to go towards it.
Plants are not evil. Is this intentionally evil?
That you cannot tell.
Okay.
But you hear the voice clear as day.
Okay, as I'm flying over, I'm not gonna recommend I go over. As I'm flying over, I will alert the group that this feels malicious. And you said charisma, right?
What?
Charisma save?
Charisma.
Charisma.
Yeah. Ooh, that's low for you.
I have a 4. It's not.
You start to believe that the malicious thing, it's endangering somebody, and there's somebody who needs to be saved in there. Now you're becoming a bit more panicked because somebody needs your help, and they sound small, they sound scared, helpless. You fly down over towards the light, and everybody notices Capriccio flies much faster, pushing in that direction now.
Oh, guess we're going that way now.
Yep. Turn, follow.
Fortune, when you get closer, you also need to give me a charisma save.
Okay.
Funny. Paladin charisma save.
Mm.
You feel the magical effect come over you that is trying to force you to seek out whatever this is, and immediately you're caught on alarm. They try charming you.
Something's trying to charm us. This doesn't feel right.
Help me, please.
I still don't hear anything. What is going on?
Capriccio just goes inside the cavern.
Well, I'm going to follow Capriccio.
I guess we might as well.
They don't understand, but I'm not going to let Capriccio face whatever it is that's alone, especially since he thinks it's danger.
Right.
So,
Still tugging at something in my brain. Fish comes up for some reason.
Ish.
so you all enter into the cavern, and Capriccio, are you declouding to look around better?
Well, I can still see in my cloud form, so not yet.
Okay.
I'll take a look around normally.
Looking around, the tunnel seems to be a very well chiseled out system. The grooves around it are perfectly circular, but also very well shaped. As you see it and start to float down further, the tunnel begins rounding downwards at a crest deeper, and the voice seems much louder to you, Fordrum and Capriccio. It's so dark, help me. Is anybody else declouding or still clouds?
I'm going to stay a cloud just so I can keep up with Capriccio, but if he declouds, I'll decloud.
Likewise.
Yeah, I'm just kind of sticking to see what Capriccio's doing, because I still have no idea what's going on, because I still don't hear anything.
So, going further and further down. Now you hear it begin changing. Yes, come closer, please. Closer. Closer. I need a perception check from the other three. Not Capriccio.
See, that's pretty good for me.
What?
25. Fordrum.
Yep.
There is no formation of rock ever that is this symmetrical and smooth. It's circular, like rings going down and down and down into the tunnel, and it's nearly a perfect circle the entire time, or oval shaped as well, which that doesn't happen. Even the greatest of mining dwarves ever would not be able to produce that for this amount of consistency. And then you notice a little bit of a slick liquid drips down that's viscous from the top area and begins going down and sliding on the path.
How close am I to Capriccio?
Within 20 feet.
I just reach out and put a hand on his shoulder
Cloud.
and go, wait a minute.
You can't touch anything, you're a cloud.
Oh, we're still clouded.
Yeah.
Okay. And we can't cast when we're clouds either. Nope. Capriccio, this is not a natural tunnel. This is a trap.
What do you mean?
We
There's
might
someone
even
that needs
be-
help in here.
Nope. It's not real.
Come on. A little further.
No tunnels are this round.
Okay, someone made it, but we need to go help this person.
Mm-hmm. Will you slow down and wait for me if I walk? Appreciate it.
Sure, but... Okay, but, I mean, we need to get there?
Yeah. I revert back.
All right. You take the time to do so. Hurry, please. Help me.
I'll revert as well.
All right.
Hey, Joey, can I make a nature roll to see if I can try to think about that kind of fish that's...
Sure.
If I see Capriccio and Forger starting to convert, I will follow suit.
Okay. 15. Unfortunately, you're not that well versed in this.
Yeah.
It's all right. Fordrum, you were the first one to convert back. And as soon as your boots touch onto this tunnel, you feel the buoyancy of it, the squishiness of it. And now you can feel the slickness of it as well.
Okay. We're inside some kind of an animal. We can't keep going down here. Do you feel that under your feet, Capriccio?
Now you pop back in.
My feet never touched it.
And I'm gonna cast the aura of purity around me, which is here.
Yeah, roll it in chat. I need to see this one, just to be sure.
Oh my goodness.
That might
That's a
actually
lot.
be good. Yeah, it's paladins, bro. That's a good one.
Yeah.
So you put on your aura of purity. Capriccio,
And
now that
I'll-
you feel the tunnel, I need another charisma save from you. Also, now that you're all corporeal, you have Fordrum's aura at your disposal.
Feel the
plus
tunnel?
3.
What do you mean?
Well, you're no longer a cloud, so you can like feel the presence of this thing. It's also, you're stupidly perceptive. You see Fordrum's boots not touch, but
Okay.
bob a little bit.
Which save did you say?
Wisdom.
Oh,
Charisma.
Charisma save.
Yeah.
And you're in Fordrum's aura.
Plus 3.
24. Please. Come here. Please. And you can hear the sinister nature of whatever this is. And you break out of that enchantment.
Do I know what the kind of creature this might be?
Nature check.
This does seem like some fey fuckery for sure.
So, there's a classification of creatures. In this realm, they rarely get to be even to more than a few feet tall. In certain realms, sometimes they might become as big as a house or something slightly larger. It's not unheard of for you to find these types of creatures, not in the wilds, but in other places the wilds like to visit, where they can reach upwards of the size of a mansion. But you've never heard of a mimic that is the size of a mountain.
Creature just goes. Uh-oh.
And we're going to go on break. A little early, but when we get back, everybody, we're going to have a non-combat encounter against a mountain-sized mimic.
Oh,
We'll
we
be
don't
right
know.
back.
Combat.
Argon, I don't see you on the board.
He's
Hello.
up there.
Hello, everybody.
Oh, I'm just higher up on the board. There we go.
It's initiative time.
Always special.
Woo. So, Mountain Mimic.
Your initiative is 0? That's frickin' right.
No, it starts at 20. It's like a layer.
It starts at 20? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yep, this creature acts on initiative count 20. That's just statically what it is.
Wild.
So. You all... Capriccio, you did roll at advantage, right? Oh,
I
damn.
did.
You all start. As soon as you all become corporeal again, dropping out of your fog-like forms, you feel the squishiness of this tunnel, the liquid, sticky nature of it as well, and then you all begin to hear that voice echoing from all the way down the chamber. Please come here. I'm hungry. Then you all know it is time to leave. Argon. At the start of your turn, I need you, since you just touched and it just activated, to give me a dexterity saving throw. As the tunnel begins rippling and vibrating downwards, attempting to swallow you.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I am in the chair, by the way. Does that make a difference?
Oh yeah, flying and hovering, you avoid that start of your turn action, so you're good.
All right. You are the monster, Braska, always.
That's still a question? We're 17 levels into this campaign.
That's a good point. You know numbers aren't my thing.
I'm sure there's many a tavern owner who tells horror stories to their children at night about Braska.
A couple of used to be a tavern owners too. Partly because there's a few less taverns in the world.
Yes. In fact, I believe one of those is my student.
I don't remember breaking his tavern.
You broke Jurgen's family's tavern.
Oh,
I
did
remember that. Yeah. It was part of his story when we picked him up.
But they were dicks, so like it's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Jurgen didn't like him.
Then I
so-
stand by it.
So Argon, what are you doing? Are you trying to escape? Do you
Yeah,
have anything
so-
to help your party?
Yeah, so I am going to, since Capriccio could do it himself, I am going to cast Fly at 5th level. Oh, no, we have Zurzar. Is Zurzar with us?
Yes.
All right, then I guess I'll cast Fly at 6th
Roll
level.
Zurazar as well, Capriccio.
Oh, yes, let me put him on the map. Pull it up. Did it do it?
Yeah.
Or just oh, yes, it did. Okay. I saw my icon and I was like, huh.
All right.
Do you still have your Boots of Flight, Fordrum?
Yep.
All right.
Always.
5th level, then.
Now they're cat
Me-
boots.
Me, Zurzar, and Braska.
Now there are mittens of flying.
Mittens of flying. Mittens on
That
the
is so
kitten.
cute.
Anyways. So you cast fly on everybody as your action? Movement?
Yes. And then I move towards where we came in at.
All right. You all are 800 feet deep in the tunnel. You're clouds. You were flying fast.
I don't disagree. I wasn't arguing against that statement.
Just now you know. Everybody,
Yes.
track how far out of the tunnel you are utilizing your base movements or any other things that you utilize to get the fuck out.
So
All
we're
right.
all at 800.
You're all at 800.
All right,
Right.
now it's 740.
Alrighty, that's the end of Argon's go.
No dash?
Braska.
No, because I cast a spell as my
I
action.
I'm also going to move up. And I'm going to try to hit the thing with my axe just to see if that does anything.
All right.
Don't
So
you
you
need,
were
don't you need to do the?
yes.
Wait,
First
are we
thing
flying?
at the start. Well, you don't start flying until you start flying. You are always flying, Capriccio, and
Yeah.
Argon is always in his chair. So the other two have to succeed this one time. Deck save, Braska.
Oh. 22.
We love
Plus
22.
3 for Forgem or 4 for Forgem, whatever it is.
Forgem 4? 3? Forgem 3. 25. As you stand there and your feet connect to it, you feel the viscous nature of it as it begins trying to swallow and move you down like an esophagus. Now, Braska, you've been swallowed by enough creatures at this point to know the sensation of it. You manage to get on your feet, kick back, and start moving up against it, and, well, you avoid getting swallowed up by this segment. Now, you said your action is going to be to attack?
Yep.
All right, give me an attack roll.
Okay. Smash. 31.
Nice. You slice into it, and it feels like you barely cut through about a leather pad's worth of depth with that swing.
Huh. That doesn't feel right.
What?
I don't know. What?
You see the little nose in the bottom corner of my screen?
It's all right. Puppers takes priority. We get it.
Yes. Poppers needs attention.
So yeah, Braska, would you like to try to hit it again since you have another attack?
Yes, I would like to do that.
Go ahead.
17.
Misses.
Yeah.
Slink right off the wall.
Actually, you know what?
Slip and slide.
You know what? Never mind.
You can't
Too
retroactively.
late. I know. I'm just thinking. I'm literally already inside of its belly. How fucked up could that go?
Yeah. Oh, it could. Slip right off. Anything else, Braska?
Not right now.
We should go.
I'm going. I'm coming. I'm just hitting while I move.
All right. So
Okay.
are you running now? Please keep
Oh,
tabs of
yeah.
the amount of space that you move.
Yep.
Alrighty. Now for the mountain mimic. It begins to ooze this thick liquid out from the crevices of these rings in the walls, and the floor begins to become incredibly slick, moving all the way down, but also from the ceiling it begins dropping. Everybody in here has to give me a dex save, as you begin to see, as it touches anything, a sizzle. As of now, Argon's the only one not in Fortram's aura, because or Braska and Argon are outside of Fortram's aura. Everyone was dipping the fuck out. The DC for this is 18, by the way. So
17. Huh?
ooh, tough.
24.
Good. Argon and Capriccio fail. As the acid from inside of its mouth begins dripping downwards, the two of you get splashed with it from the ceiling, and immediately you feel this disgusting, vile sensation, and you both suffer 30 points of acid damage. This is save or suck, though. If you're successful, you take none.
Well, you said acid?
30 acid.
Okay. Absorb elements.
15 acid.
Well, that's a good call. Absorb elements.
I mean, what are you saving your reaction for? Are you gonna, banish it? All right, and that is its go. Fordrum, I need you to give me a dex save.
Another one?
Yeah, this is for the slickness on the floor, avoiding that before you start flying.
Oh. 15.
That does not cut it. As you begin to move and dodge out of the way of some of the acid, you touch that very liquid-like essence of it, and it begins to drag you down further. Fordrum, you move down the tunnel another 100 feet.
Can I activate my boots while I slide?
Yes. As your bonus action, you can activate them. So you're 100 feet down, and now you get to start avoiding it.
All right. Well, I do my cat-like double movement, and I move 60 feet back.
Alrighty. And then for your action?
Just because I'm gonna smack my hammer into the wall of this thing a couple of times,
Go for it.
or a time.
30.
30.
That hits. Plan Braska. We'll beat our way out of it. Yeah, it barely leaves a dent.
Cool. All right. Well,
You have another
Take
attack.
take it twice.
No, you missed
Nope,
the second one.
16 doesn't.
The first one's slick and then swoop, right off the side.
Hammers are not good on slippery surfaces, so I get it. I
Capri-
used the hammer to stand myself up the first time.
Capriccio, your turn.
Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to cast Incendiary Cloud.
Okay.
I will put it far enough away from me, of course, in the group.
Okay. It sure is in there.
Okay. Dex save?
Indigestion.
The
Or
mountain
does-
mimic is not a combat encounter.
Oh, I just thought.
I
something.
mean, it's a living creature, so
It's.
It is now.
I mean, you sure did put a cloud in its stomach, and that's gonna annoy it.
well, do I roll the fire damage?
Sure.
Okay.
Jesus.
Ooh.
It might have a little heartburn now.
Okay. And then as a this is not my sheet, that's gonna keep happening. As a bonus action, I'm going to hidden paths 60 feet and then fly the other 30, so that'll be 90.
90. All right, so you're 90 feet of the way out.
Okay. And that's my turn.
All right, Zurazar, dex save.
Oh yes. People. Oh my god. Is this my sheet?
No, that's plus 11. Reliable
Okay.
talent doesn't work on saves. Well,
Yeah, that's
he
it.
moves 100 feet down the tunnel.
Okay.
Now he can
And
start flying.
then yeah. I would say what's his movement? 40.
Did I
Didn't
try to
have-
grab him as a reaction, or no?
Oh, you're way too far away now.
Okay.
Yeah. It's one of those all of this is happening at the same type deal shits, and everyone's just going and trying to figure out what's
As I
going on.
start- Right. Oh, shit.
So as both an action and a bonus action, he is going to dash. So that's going to be 120.
Is it fly 60 feet?
Yes.
Oh, is it 60? Oh yeah, it
it's
is
60
60.
base.
So it's 18. So 180.
Yep. Please keep
So-
tabs of that.
Yes.
Alrighty. Argan, your turn.
I'm just flying out, so full sprint, 120 feet.
Full sprinting. Braska?
So, I want to reach into my bag of holding and grab something out to just drop it. That wouldn't take any kind of action economy, would it?
It's an
It's not
action to
big.
reach into your bag and pull something out.
All right. Well, I'm gonna throw 50 gold's worth of weed down this thing's throat, right into the fire that Capricia just.
Oh my god.
You're hotboxing the mimic.
He's gonna be so hungry.
Yeah, I think this might make it worse, not better.
I'm willing to take that risk.
Now the mountain starts moving.
He's gonna climb out of this hole that he's in, trying to eat everything around. Except he'll get too lazy halfway out.
Wait, so how much weed do you have, Braska?
50 gold worth. I bought like
Oh, sorry. I'm
so much when I was in Nicodranus, and I've just never touched it.
Alright, so ounces to a pound would yield for a pound of gold. So 1 gold equates to $20. So 50 times 20 is 1,000.
That's a grand.
Yep. Which, for reasons, equates to about 6 ounces of shitty weed.
Yeah, but this mimic hasn't had much weed in his day.
6 ounces is a fuck... Or, sorry.
60.
No, that's just shy of a pound.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just shy of a pound. Damn. Yeah. I mean, a pound of weed is enough to get Snoop Dogg high, so...
Only just.
Did you hear he's giving up weed though?
That's a lie.
No, that was just a stunt.
Oh, was it?
He couldn't hang out with Martha if they did that. Anyways. Yeah, you take it out and toss it down, and as it enters into the incinerary cloud, the entire tunnel begins pluming with the smoke all the way up. I need a con save, Braska. And everybody else.
All of us?
All of you.
30.
Capriccio, I'll say you definitely have advantage.
I had advantage anyway. Hey, yo. And
Still lower than
Zuzar.
Yep. Damn. Fordrum
tracks.
and Zurazar, act accordingly in the next 5 minutes if you survive this. Alrighty. Braska, all
Yes.
done?
No, I'm going to move now.
Okay. 60 feet up.
Yep.
Mountain Mimic's turn. It begins moving, beginning to release this noxious gas that filters out from all around it, filling this room. I need each of you to give me another Constitution saving throw.
It takes another 57 fire.
Yes, it does.
That's me. And that's Zuzar.
I like how I gassed us before it gassed us.
I know.
Yeah.
Would being
I
stoned
am the
considered
monster here.
poisoned?
Huh?
Would being stoned or whatever the effects of the
Poison,
pot
yeah.
from poison?
Yeah.
So I get advantage on that because of the aura of purity.
Oh, yeah, pure. You're pure. So go ahead and roll that again. No, Zurazar's way past Fordrum already. He did dash, dash, dash.
Yeah, he's only like 20 feet ahead of us, though, because of that.
So 19 was my con save for that. And then, I don't know, is this next thing going to be poison also? The noxious fumes?
Yes, it is.
Okay, so then there's my save for noxious fumes, 21.
Okay. DC on this one was 20. So, Argon and Capriccio. As these fumes begin filtering out from the walls, and it starts higher, so it makes sense that it's filtering towards you all first. You breathe it in, and immediately both of you feel completely disoriented and taken aback. You both are stunned until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
Zuzar as well?
Did Zurazar roll a 15? Then Zurazar failed as well. Same for him. Fordrum.
Yeah. So because I ran double my speed the last time, I'm gonna just stand still, but I'm gonna cast Misty Step to move 30 feet. That's how
Okay.
feline agility works. So.
So you keep flying and flying and pushing forward.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. That's your turn. Capriccio, stunned until the end of your turn. Because you fly, you don't have a hover speed, do you?
Let me see. My flight does not say hover.
Okay. That means when you become stunned, you land on the ground and get swallowed back 100 feet. Then you're unstunned. Zurazar, same thing. Argon, same thing.
My chair floats for me.
Oh, you don't move, but you do lose your turn.
Right.
Damn,
I
that
lose
chair.
my turn, but
That chair. Broska.
Alrighty, I am going to start pushing Argon forward.
So
I'm
you're.
actually way ahead of Broska because I moved double last turn and you attacked. We both have 60 movement right now, so I should be way
Well,
ahead
what
of
is
you.
your number at since you're keeping track?
Oh, that's a good question. I'm at 620 right now.
Broska, what are you at?
I'm at 680. Movement would put me at 620.
So you can 6 up there and start pushing his chair with your movement. Because you have double carrying capacity, if you just pick him up and go, it's faster than pushing the chair. Like him and the chair you can lift easily,
Yeah,
Broska.
I
You're
figured.
barbarian, strength, double carrying, easy. Argon, are you willing?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. You in the chair, scooped up like a baby in a fucking... like a little, what do you call those things? The, car seat. Just flying up.
In my head, I'm just picturing like Link with any pot.
Just me and a baby Bjorn.
Yep. Yep. Alrighty, that's your
And
turn
then
then?
dash. Yeah.
Then dash. Ooh, okay. So. You all can't leave. I'm hungry. The tunnel begins moving and then quaking and slamming around aggressively with all of you inside. I need each of you to give me strength saving throws. Those of you that are prone from falling down and being stunned until the end of your turn, you are at disadvantage.
Do I have to roll one since I'm being carried by Broska?
No, just Broska has to roll one.
Okay.
But if he fails, you're getting flung.
25.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Oh.
That is going to
no.
be 35 points of bludgeoning damage to Zurazar and Capriccio. Everyone else, half. Down to 18.
And then down to 9 for me.
Yep. Fordrum, your go.
All right. So if my math is correct, I've got 790 feet to go. So, I just run. I just do a regular dash for. Actually, since I stood still, I can do a double dash thing. So it's 120 feet. Feline agility.
Hell yeah, it is. But you can only do that once until you spend a turn taking no movement.
So I did not move last time, except I did Misty Step. Does that not count?
Oh, no, that counts. Good move. Good move.
Yeah.
Yeah, that counts. Good call.
So that's how I was at 790, and now I because I slid down 100 feet. So yeah.
Hell yeah. Good call. Good call.
Yeah.
All done, Fordrum?
Well, before I decide which direction I run, how far are Capriccio and... Are they sliding down the shaft below me? Or
Oh, they
I
were
know
ricocheted
Zurazar's
and
below me.
ragdolled down there. How far are you, Capriccio? You
I'm
and...
I'm at 810 and Zura's at 820.
So that's the direction I run. I run towards Capriccio to grab him, and I run towards... If I can, after I grab Capriccio, I'm going to go even further to try and grab Zurazar next.
Okay. Does your movement put you towards them?
Yeah, that makes me deeper. So, yes.
All right, Capriccio, your turn.
Hey, thank you, Fordrum. And then I am going to head and pass, and then I am going to dash. So
You
that's going
scoop
to
him
be,
up. Thanks, Fortune. Bloop. And then-
That's going to be 120 for me.
But that's great because in the next 10 feet, I've got arms free to grab
Zurazar.
Zurazar. Okay, bye-bye.
Yeah.
Aw, thanks. Bink.
Got me off the floor. Thank you.
Alrighty, so is that your go? All done?
Yes.
Zurazar.
He goes right after me.
Now, is Zurazar not flying?
He is.
Yes.
Okay.
He just got
so once I
ragdoll.
pick him up, I go, fly. I'm on a glider.
Yeet. Give me an athletics check, Fortrum.
You got it. Boom, big number.
You give him a 20-foot head start to his flying.
Nice. Surazar is going to... He's going to cast haste on himself.
Oh, jeez.
And then he, with his extra action and with his bonus action, he is going to dash twice. So
Oh.
that's...
Plus the 20 from
360.
Fortrum.
So 380?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it doubles his speed for being haste, and then he gets moved 3 times.
Yep.
So
Plus
Surazar
target.
is now at 440.
Nice.
He's past me and Broska all of a sudden.
The fuck was that?
You said
Zurazar is
act-
motivated.
You said act accordingly.
He's like, nope, get the fuck out. He is definitely done with this shit. All right, that's his go. Argon,
Yep.
you're up.
I guess I'll just move. I guess I'll just move away from Broska rather than make him have to carry me. So 120 for me.
Alrighty.
That's my turn.
Next up, Ruska.
I'm gonna dash ahead.
Do it, do it, do it, do it.
Doing.
Everyone's keeping tabs. Hey, if somebody crosses over the 200 feet remaining threshold, let me know. For reasons.
Teeth.
Please, help me. The two good people in the party here. And then the Ruska and Argon, neither of you are evil.
No.
Zurazar's not evil either.
He's not.
So, images of various things that you desire begin appearing on the walls. Fordrum, as a good person, what is it that you desire to save in this moment that you see on the wall?
Well, all those things are way up the tunnel ahead of me. It's just this group. But
Oh no, Argon's stuck in the wall right next to you.
family. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Uh-oh.
That's going to be in a wisdom save. Capriccio, same question to you. As a good person.
Is it charm?
It is charm, yes.
Like, in the grand scheme of things, or like
Right
what
now.
degree? Like right now?
Yeah, right now. Something you desire to save that you can see inside of this tunnel. That's what it is producing. For you, since you're good.
I mean, right now he wants to save himself.
That's not good. That's neutral. But no, yeah, that's fair. You see yourself
Good can
stuck in the
have
wall. Oh
self-preservation.
no! Wisdom save.
Sure.
Oh no, not me. The druid? Wow. Braska, you see your moorbounder pet in the wall. Wisdom save.
I have one of those. Oh God!
No, Sinclair had the
Sinclair had the
Oh,
He's got the devil rabbit.
you see the devil rabbit.
Oh no! Davy, we gotta go save you.
Roscoe, what are you doing?
Argon.
Let go of the chair.
Argon, what do you see?
This is something I want to save?
Yes.
Book.
No, it would probably have to be, for me to actually be worried about it enough to save it, it would probably have to be Jurgen. Because he's the only one weak enough I know that I would worry about him being able to save himself.
All right. Then make your save as well, as you see Jurgen stuck on the wall.
Is this considered a magical effect?
It is.
Okay. So I have advantage.
Yes, you do.
You don't need it.
28.
You see through the illusion. Fordrum, you see through the illusion. Capriccio, roll for Zurazar, but we'll say that he sees money? I'm not.
Capriccio?
Yeah.
The diamond that's sitting on the ship somewhere?
Oh no,
His
my
ship?
money.
His Tal'Dorei?
Is Tal'Dorei.
Alrighty. He is also successful. Capriccio and Braska, the two of you go over to try saving these respective sites that you've seen, and as soon as you touch the wall, you are grappled to the wall. Stuck to it. Fordrum.
Well, again, since I can't move, I'm gonna cast Dimension Door and catch up with everybody.
Oh, that's
500 feet.
yeah, 500 feet. So what does that put you up to?
400 and let's see, we were at 820.
So now you're at 320.
320.
Okay, cool. Not at 200 yet. Just keep tabs. All right, and that's your turn,
Yep.
Capriccio.
Okay, I'm going to head and pass as a bonus action, and then dash. That'll be 120.
Alrighty. Zurazar.
Oh, yes. Well, he's gonna do the dash, and that'll put him. I mean, he's at 440, and that's 360, so. You let me know when he stops.
What?
He can
He's
move
at-
far
he's-
enough to get out.
Oh!
Almost.
Oh, so he runs past the 200 mark.
Wait, Yes, he does. He moves 360. If he
Okay?
dashes twice.
So
As-
80 feet from the end.
As he is moving through the 200 mark, I need him to roll an acrobatics check. DC 23, so I don't even know if he has to roll or not.
He is. Well, am I just wrong?
Technically, he did have to roll. Had he got
Yeah.
A 1, he could have failed.
The minimum would have been a 21.
All right. Well, he sees this mouth with razor-sharp teeth beginning to grind and close as he is sprinting through, and he spins through it sideways, avoiding the razor-sharp fangs that bite around him as he keeps running all the way out.
He is now at 80.
80 feet out until the outside?
Yep.
Okay, he's close. And he'll call back to everybody. Hey guys, there's a mouth with razor-sharp teeth that closed really fast when we were trying to go through it. Bye!
Yes.
Sure, he'd say that.
Good point. Hey Capriccio, there's a mouth. It's just Capriccio. Argon.
I trust that Broska's strong enough to pull himself away from the wall. So I guess I'll move forward. 320 now.
Alrighty. Broska, the fucking wall, you're sticking to it.
Yep.
And you no longer see the bunny on the wall.
Oh. Well, that makes it easier then. I'm going to get off of the wall.
Alright, give me an athletics check to break
All
that
right.
hold on yourself.
And as I am still raging, this gets advantage.
And that's why I had faith in you getting away from the wall.
20, yeah, good thing you were still raging. 27, you rip your hands off of the wall. Doing so, you feel your skin that was attached to it rips off with it as well. You are going to take 25 points of necrotic damage, but you're free.
Half down to 13.
13.
All right, and then I'm going to use my regular movement to just move.
Alrighty.
I don't still have an action right now. That was the action to get off the wall. Just
Yeah,
making
that was
sure.
your action to break.
All right, so I'm at 380.
All right. The mountain mimic will go. No, stop! Stop my food! Con saves everybody again with more noxious gas. Actually, you've dealt enough fire damage in the throat, it goes, my food.
Smoker
Don't believe.
voice.
I remember when they first invented chocolate. I hated it. Alrighty. Braska just barely successful. Capriccio successful. Forgeum advantage successful. Not
I still owe
Capriccio.
you one.
Yeah, you do. My like food, man.
23.
23, you are successful. Well, only one of you failed, stunned, and he falls back another 100 feet. Where does that put him at?
180.
180? Okay. Whew, that could have been a lot worse if he fell back to the 200 mark. Fordrum.
All right, who's at 320
Ish.
ish? Argon,
I'm at
Braska,
380.
380. All right. Where's Capriccio?
560.
What?
560.
Oh, you're way down there.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna. I'll be right back. I step over and grab Argon, and I open Dimension Door again, so that we can just Dimension Door out.
500
Another
feet?
500 feet. Since we got 320 to go, it gives us 200 feet outside.
Hell yeah,
Well,
you do.
180 feet outside.
So the two of you, boop, into the air.
Yeah. And then, woo, come down and land.
If you want, you both can fly, so. Alrighty. Capriccio.
Ooh. Hit and pass and dash. 120.
120? That puts you at 120?
No. I move 120.
Oh, what does that put? No, you're definitely not there yet.
440.
Alright. Zurzar loses his turn.
Yes.
Argon.
I guess I'm outside, so I guess I'm gonna stand out there and wait and hope see if other people come out.
All right. I'll leave you on the initiative tracker just in case.
Okay.
Braska.
Alrighty. Dash, I guess.
Whee!
Haven't come up with anything better.
All right. What does that put you at?
260.
The mountain mimic will now go. You can't escape, and the tunnel begins shifting and moving. It starts bending in different areas. Those of you still inside of it starts coiling. Outside, the two of you out there see the tip of this mountain, this large worm-like protrusion that is shifting and moving and tunneling back into the mountain itself. Did you get it?
I did.
Good.
I had a cricket in my office.
And as you see it moving, it seems to be distorting the area of the tunnel itself and potentially disorienting where everybody else is positioned as well. Forge room.
So looking down the hole, can I see people?
No, they're too far.
Oh. Crap. I'll be back.
Okay.
I'm gonna... God. I got enough spells to go down and back again. Okay. I go down to the same place I was before, 320 in. Catch Dimension Door, floop, floop, and end up, I'll be back in by 320.
Oh, it just changed its entire composition down there. If you're trying to re-enter, you have to roll me a perception check to teleport in properly.
It's Dimension Door, so I'd have to go to where I could see.
No,
How
it's not
far
where
is
you can
the-
see. You can choose a location as well that you don't necessarily see.
Oh, I don't know if I'd be that adventurous. All right, I'm not gonna go blind. That I've seen what horrible things we can have happen if you go blind. So
Okay.
I'll just charge back toward the opening
Alrighty.
so I can try and see.
Perfect. You can get over towards the opening and look down inside, and you can kind of make out what looks to be somebody who fell backwards. Capriccio,
Another 120.
what does that put you at?
320.
Okay. So we have another... Ooh, next turn. Zurazar.
Okay, so he's prone, you said, right?
Yep.
Okay, so he's going to stand up. So that'll put him at 60. And then he's going to dash twice. So that's going to put him at... So he's at 180. He's going to move the full 300. He does not care. He's just going to run.
Fortune, as you're looking out the tunnel, you see Roadrunner right past you.
So he'll be 120 feet away from the entrance.
He gives you a very quick beep beep as he runs past.
I just hold up my shield, expecting to get run into.
He flies in that direction, literally, because he's flying.
Ooh.
Alrighty, that's it. Argon, still chilling?
Yeah, still chilling.
Braska.
Okay, I'm gonna try to keep moving in what I think is the right direction.
Okay, at the start of your turn, I need you to roll me a perception check. DC 21.
Okay. 10.
You sure do start walking a direction that you think is the right
Flying.
one. Flying a direction you think is the right one. Subtract...
I will say I'm not gonna dash just because I'm not sure.
Okay, so half of your total movement then, in the opposite direction. Yummy, yummy. I need to eat you. All right, I need you to give me dex saves as more acid begins falling. Anybody who's still inside. Fail. That is going to be 35 points of acid damage to each of you. Yeah, 18's still a failure on this one.
Absorb
Just checking.
elements.
Yep. Alrighty. Con save on your spell.
You said 18?
That is correct.
Okay, and then still have it.
Good. Fordrum.
Can I make anybody out down the tunnel?
Capriccio is close to. Yeah, you can make out the shape of glittering wings floating there.
Got it.
Oh,
Dimension
also,
door. What?
also, Joey, in case it matters, the incendiary cloud moves 10 feet away from me every time, so it's at about 870. No, sorry, because I cast it away, so it's about 970, if that's
Okay.
even up.
Yep, it's almost at the 1,000 mark.
Yep.
Alrighty. So, Fordrum, you can make out what appears to be Capriccio down there.
Dimension door down to him.
Okay.
I can get you out of here next round. Do you know where Braska is?
Did I see where he went?
He was way further back behind you.
He's behind me, I think.
But when you look back, the tunnel has shifted.
Oh, good God.
Go for him. I can get myself out.
All right. Be safe.
You too?
All right. Capriccio,
Yes, ma'am.
your turn.
Let me look at these things. I am going to dash and move 60. So that puts me at 260.
Alrighty. Wait, put you at 260 out? Thought you were. Oh.
I'm at 260, like, inside, not
Yep.
60.
Yeah, so you're 60 more feet.
Oh, you
Zurazar!
would've just passed me.
Wait, you were that close to the exit?
Yeah, I'm only at 320 now after moving 60 feet in the wrong
Oh,
direction.
yeah, he fell back 100 feet. So, yeah, you just passed him. Sorry, that was. Forgem, you made it to Braska last turn. I apologize.
Oh, okay. Then I'll tell him. I can take us out next turn.
Zurazar. He's
Wait,
out.
why'd you come from that direction?
Argan.
I'm not doing anything.
Braska.
Now that I know which way is the actual right way,
Are you just.
I'm gonna go.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna assume Fortune knows which way is the right way.
So, are you
so
waiting
I'm
for
gonna
him
go-
or are you running?
No, I'm gonna go 120 that way. And that puts me at the 200 mark.
Deck save. As the teeth come out.
There is it. 22.
Ooh, you are successful. 50 points of slashing damage. But you succeeded. Half down to 25. Half again down
And
to
then half
13.
again down to 13.
Zoom! They just start razor sharping against your ankles and whoop, you're out.
Eat shit!
But it put you at the 200 mark, right?
Correct.
So you'll be right there at the start of your next turn. Great!
Ah, god damn it.
Now the mimic's turn. All of you are going to die.
He doesn't sound happy.
Con saves everybody inside. Yeah, it's just gonna do gas again. Good. Appreciate. Good. Fordrum, good. Yeah, it's just you three. Fordrum.
Well, since they've all run, let's see. I can. Well, no, dash takes all of my action. So, Ordrum, Braska made it out. Capriccio's almost out.
Bruska's not out. He just got almost eaten by the razor sharp teeth that he's standing in the exact same spot of again.
He's at 200 and I'm at 260.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I will run up to Capriccio, because that's just... well, wait a minute. 60. So that's... Yeah, alright. So I run up to Capriccio, and I'll cast Dimension Door, and just...
Boop, boop.
Yep.
Alright.
Here we go. Wrap my arm around him and zip through.
Thank you, Fordrum.
You're welcome.
Capriccio, now that you're out, are you doing anything? We're just waiting for Braska.
I will do something after all.
Okay. Zurazar, same for him. Argan, same for him.
Yep.
Braska, I need you to give me another deck save as the teeth
You okay?
sunk in again.
23.
Okay, 55 half down all the way to 13 again.
Okay. And then
Man of
dash,
fucking
dash.
steel.
And
So-
then you dash.
Yep, and that puts me at 80 feet from the door.
Ooh, almost. This is going to be the last one. Con save, Braska.
All right. 24.
Ooh, you managed to stave it off. And your next turn, you get to valiantly walk out of the tunnel. And as all of you fly into the air, you see this section of the mountain begin coiling down and delving deeper into the mountain, being replaced by an actual mountain ridge and replacing some other portion of it someplace else here. Complaining the
Wait.
entire time, I'm so hungry.
The
For
weed
comedic
probably won't help with that.
purpose,
Yeah?
this next round, the incendiary cloud will reach the 1,000 feet mark. And I will roll the final 10d8.
Go for it. Oh, it's going to remember you.
Yep, that was 100d8 fire damage.
Yep. But you all have successfully survived this elusive mountain mimic.
Okay. I am going to do something here. Let me see. I'm going to cast Aura Vitality. And then I'm going to spend all 17 charges of my bomb. So that's going to be 37d6 health. And 17 temporary hit points.
Jesus.
Nice.
So, okay. I'm going to give some to Zurazar. Let me see. How much is he missing? He's missing 35.
You can just do it by row. Like, you get the first row, second row, third row.
No, this is more fun.
All right.
35. That leaves me with 87. I'll take 80 of those because I'm really fucking low.
Yes, you are.
Wow, I didn't know you got messed up that bad.
I'm at 46 health.
Jeez.
Oh.
And I have 7 left. Who wants 7 hit points?
Give it to Braska.
Alright, Braska, you get 7 hit points.
Okay.
That's like 14.
It's like 21 for him.
It's small.
Yeah. Braska math, it's completely different.
I only deal with every other number, thank you.
You also get 7 temporary.
Ah, it's like I didn't even deal with a monster.
Are you still down, Capriccio?
Oh, I'm full health.
Huh?
I'm full health now.
Okay. Argan, are you wounded?
A little bit. I'm down like 30 some.
Well, I just put my hand on your back, and you're healed.
You are healed.
30 something, you said?
Yeah,
Okay.
33 to be precise.
Okay. And then, Braska, how about you?
I'm only down 50.
Well,
Don't
I
worry
can
about
heal 33 of it, so take
it.
33
I hold
back.
on to those.
Are you sure? Okay.
Yeah.
What about Zorazar? Is he healed?
I put him to max with me.
Okay.
So, getting a mountain baked might be my second favorite thing I've ever done.
Everyone needs their goals.
Mhm.
I'll take half credit because I provided the fire for them.
I'll accept that.
So, Forge Room. I forget, did you succeed on that save? Yeah, it's poison. Who
Yeah.
failed then?
Zurazar.
Argan?
No, it was Fordrum and
Zorazar?
Zerzar.
Zorazar's
Fordrum
just...
still failed. I
Zorazar.
don't remember why, but he did.
No, poison, he had advantage. Didn't he succeed?
Yeah.
So everyone else has a pretty good high right now. Zorazar kind of has the giggles where he can't really stop. Keep in mind, the entire time you were in that tunnel, it was nothing but smoke pushing you out.
Yeah.
I think I night 20'd that con for the
Yeah,
high.
you have a really good high.
Yeah.
But shitweed can go one of two ways.
Mm-hmm.
So all of you are chilling right now. Braska, what is your snack?
Chicken tendies.
Are those still French fries?
No, that was yesterday.
Oh.
You think I left a bag of food uneaten for a whole day?
Oh, yeah, never mind. Sorry.
But now you see chicken tendies.
Oh. Can I have some of those?
Yeah.
Aha. You are my friend.
Yeah.
Yum. These are the best chicken tenders ever.
I know.
This is the best.
Wish we had some
bag
money
ever.
mustard or something.
Hate that guy. At least he could have decorated the bag.
Why,
I mean, give me some condiments. It'll get there.
Yeah, good point.
What were you asking, Argan?
Why do you care that he didn't decorate the bag?
Just sense of
'Cause
craftsmanship, I
I'm
bet.
a craftsman. I
Yeah,
would
I
have
know.
made it a little more exciting. I like
You know
things
who should
visually.
decorate his base? Argan.
No, that's all fluff. None of it's important.
Fluff is important.
Fluff is not important.
Aren't you
buff is
literally wearing
important.
fluff right now?
What?
You're wearing fluff.
Your Archmage robes?
Oh, that's not fluff. That's
It's fluff.
Braska's murder bunny
Really
tilts its head.
fluffy.
all right. We should get moving before we run into another friggin' mountain.
Okay.
Oh, come on. What are the odds that there's two?
Roll me a D100.
I'll do it.
Nope, I said it. I get to.
If I wanted to punish you,
didn't see it.
yeah, he did. Oh, odds aren't that good. If I was trying to punish you, I'd just make
Yikes.
Otis do it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, Windwalk is 8 hours, so we can just get right back to it.
All right. clouds again and keep flying. So,
This time, if you hear any voices, don't listen to them.
Deal.
oh yeah,
Unless it's
you
from the
guys,
sword.
No promises.
you guys can get at least out to the middle of the Blight Shore. Right? I believe our calculations were like 200 miles
That's about right, yeah.
in 8 hours.
Or didn't I write it down somewhere?
I
I
hope so.
feel like
I believe it was around 200 miles in 8 hours.
oh well,
That seems small to me, but
Well, what's the base speed? Tell me that.
it's 300 per round, and it's 8 hours.
Feet to miles conversion.
It's almost 300 miles.
300 miles. Okay.
Almost 300.
Well, then at almost 300 miles, you get all the way to New Haxon.
Yeah.
Perfect. At the end of flying, laying low, avoiding some of the bizarre terrain of this territory, the clouds that sometimes pulsate with acidic rain, or sometimes there's these maelstroms that kick up out of nowhere, or chunks of earth that rip out of the ground and begin pushing you up into the air, rotating and slamming down. You all more or less easily circumvent that area. It is dangerous and definitely not a place that's welcoming, but it's not a place that's innately deadly to all of you. You arrive outside, looking at New Haxon. This very humble-looking, militant-style town. It has outer walls made of wood and stone that look fairly fresh and new, reconstructed in nature. You see that they have a lot of large spikes outside to deter against some type of unseen force that may abruptly push through the sands and gravel of the Blight Shore over towards their establishment. As all of you fly over, you begin to land down on the ground. Returning into your physical forms, or are you jumping into the city, or are you going through the gate?
we should go through the gate because we're here to
But do we have to, though?
we're here to negotiate. Going through their walls probably isn't a good first impression.
Yeah, that sounds.
We're not here to do a show of force, and I think that's what that would show.
You guys are the ones that handle the talky bits, so I'll let you decide that.
So, Zurazar still giggling. Gives him a good reason not to be the talker yet. You all turn into physical forms and wander over towards the gate, where immediately there is a very loud voice that screams something out towards you all in Zemnian. Braska, you understand. Are you with the Empire?
Are you?
You reply in Zemnian.
Yes.
All right. Immediately, 10 large ballistas are armed and aimed down at your party.
What did you
I'm
say to
waiting.
them?
I'm waiting for an answer.
And then
What
you
is
hear,
happening, Braska?
those of you with high passives, you hear from the
Yes.
walls, "They're Zemnian spies! Kill them!" And they're all getting armed
Not with
and
the
ready.
Empire! Not with the Empire!
Roll persuasion, Braska.
There is not a single human in our party, people.
True, but he just replied to them in
I know,
Zemnian.
no. I'm not saying that to you. I'm saying that to them. There's not a single human in this party.
We're definitely not spies.
Or at least not good ones.
We'd be the worst spies ever.
That's what
We're
a
the heroes
spy
of the
would
war.
say.
We are the heroes of the war outside of Nicodranus.
We're literally the 4 people they want the most. 5 people they want the most. I wasn't counting you for a second.
You're a
because you
bugbear?
passed away.
Oh shit, sorry. And they begin to lower a couple of the ballistas, and one of them wanders down and starts walking towards you and scratching their head, looking confused as they see the 5 of you.
Ruska, you're not a bugbear.
I'm not a bugbear.
The 5 of you are... You're not the heroes that they want the most.
We
Wait a
might
second.
be. We're
I'm
in
pretty
top
sure we
five-
should
top
be.
10, easy.
Who are you?
I'm Ford.
Yeah. Rosca.
Argon. Capriccio.
I've seen no reports about you all being wanted by them.
Bullshit.
No.
Guys, we gotta go break more Empire shit.
Seriously, our families are in hiding because of being on Trent's wanted list. So, we are definitely wanted.
See, that's the
Whatever
rub.
report you...
We're Trent's most.
Just because you
wanted.
have bad information doesn't mean everyone does.
Right.
All right. Persuasion, Fortrum. You're being helped by everybody else.
Okay. Boom. 29.
They approach over towards you. Where do you hail from?
Well, Uthadern, Iman, the Fave Forest, and I don't know, Braska, where would you consider yourself from?
Oh, I'm homeless.
Wildmount in general, and then Marquette.
Who'd you point to for Marquette?
Zurazar?
No, Zerzar's from Amon.
He's from Amon.
Oh,
I thought that's who you were alluding to that, because Argon
I'm
is
not
not
tech-
from Amon.
I'm not from Amon.
I pointed at Argon for Amon because I felt like that was closest to where he's really from.
I was not technically born in Amon. I was technically born within the grounds of the Lyceum.
Lyceum.
Or that.
Isn't that the mage bard school thing?
We don't have bards.
Seems discriminatory.
We're not a music school.
What brings you all here?
Speak with the lady. She's holding someone who's been working for us.
You want to speak to Lord Commander Satyana?
Yes, please.
We are friends of Bernie and Miriam.
See, that's who I thought you guys were saying you were.
No.
You know, Miriam the bugbear, I thought he was a bugbear now.
Wait a minute. Miriam the bugbear.
Yeah.
Miriam's a Goliath.
No, he's a bugbear. I know what the fuck a bugbear looks like, dude. My second cousin married a goblin.
You thought he was a bugbear. He's
Yeah,
a
from
furball.
afar he looks like he might be a little. He's a bugbear, man, or he's a furbulk, I guess, but he's definitely not a Goliath.
Oh,
I'm gonna step closer to him at this point and go, so dispatch yourself or someone to getting us audience, please.
He'll take a step back, goes back over to the wall while all of you out here. They leave you here for about 30 minutes.
Great, then I turn around and I'm like, listen, I can't believe that they would assume Marion and the Bernie and them are more wanted than we are.
Right?
That's fucked up. Right?
Like, who even are those guys?
I mean, seriously.
and I'm sending a send to Miriam. What is this about you being a bugbear now? So I will put that in the Discord conversation.
Yeah, they'll get that
Also-
eventually. They're like
also
a week and a
Fortune-
half behind you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, Fordrum, I'm from the Fey Wild, not the Fey Forest. That's
I'm
like if I
sorry.
called this place the Paper Mache Plane.
Yeah, sorry. No offense. I don't. That's just misspoke out of ignorance. I apologize.
All right.
Incredible.
I'm sorry. I was really high there. I don't know what happened.
I do.
Control yourself, kitty.
Meow.
Bright meow.
Note to self: buy what's that thing that cats love?
Catnip.
Catnip.
Oh, God. Very illicit drug within their community. Anyways, the half hour goes by. And then you see 10 very well armed and equipped, powerful looking guards walking out here. The type of people that call this location home and homely to them. As they approach over towards you all, they create a crescent behind you, leaving a horseshoe opening towards the gates. And then one of them steps forward with a regalia over their shoulder. Argon, being from the Tal'Dorei, you would recognize his regalia does seem Tal'Dorei militant and very high-ranking in station as well. He'll look at you, Argon. Look at your robes. I've never seen a Lyceum with regalia like that.
Recently promoted to Archmage of a new school. The regalia is new.
Then do excuse me, Archmage, if I am weary of that being a lie. I hope you can understand.
I do. You are welcome to contact my sister to verify that. She is the current acting headmistress.
Roll me intimidation on that one. You can use charisma or strength.
I'm gonna use an advantage on it.
Fuck yeah, Argon finally throwing around his weight.
She's currently standing in for my mother, who's on sabbatical.
You are Argon Lyceum.
Yes.
You may keep your equipment. Which of these are your bodyguard?
Yo.
These are all of my companions.
Your personal guard may keep their equipment. Everyone else relinquish your weapons, please. Armament, defensive capabilities you may keep.
Just for the funny of it, I'd like to see Braska start dumping swords on the ground, but
He gets to keep everything.
he's keeping everything, so...
As he just pulls out stacks of magical weapons that he's been acquiring.
I put my hammer down, but then when I walk 10 feet, it flies to my hand, and then I go put it back the 10 feet, and then it flies to my hand, and then Sorry.
Someone will come over and pick it up.
Zuruzar will try to hide his weapons on his.
Sleight of hand check. What weapons?
What weapons?
I'm
I'm
a
a sorcerer.
bitch.
Oh, don't tell them you're a monk. Take your hands. And Capriccio, do you have like a stick or something?
I mean, I have my sickle, but I don't really use it.
Yeah, they'll confiscate the sickle. All right. And they leave it with a guard that he personally appoints that you can see within 30 feet of you at all time. They are walking in your direct line of sight just by you looking in the periphery. And their arms are straight forward, carrying your armament in a bundle just to make sure that it is safe.
Just before we go on our way, I would walk up to this person, look them real hard in the eye, and say, "Okay, I remember you now."
Intimidation. 11. He blinks. But yes, my name is Jeff.
Okay, Jeff.
Jeff.
Spell with a G.
Geof. F.
Jeff, yeah.
No, Jeff.
G-
And they just start walking. So, as you all are walking through, you see the state of New Haxon. The way that there was clearly a very massive battle that took place here. The devastation is not exactly on the same scale as Nicodranas. However, the centralized district, the finer district inside of it, where things once upon a time ago looked like they were wondrous, stalls and homes were built, is all completely vacant. All of the buildings are being set with a new foundation and regrown. When you look at it, it looks like the battle between these two individuals took out about 2 city blocks. Just from 2 powerful entities fighting. As you were walking, you were being led over towards this very nice-looking guard station, this very large cathedral that at one point in time might have been a completely overflowing library, but now most of the tomes and texts have been relocated after the battle that took place here. Some of them discarded into piles where they have scribes attempting to reconstruct them. Argon, you can see the devastation of some of these scribes to look at the heartbreaking appearance of destroyed books. It can almost break your heart. And as you are all wandering inside, you see at the very end of this luxurious chamber, there's a set of massive doors that, even from this distance, all of you other than Argon can feel a very powerful presence behind. A formidable presence. Something that is old and, well, angry. Argon, you are blissfully unaware.
Argon's standard state of mind.
Let's bring you all over to Satyana's offering chambers. You see the garrison guards and record keepers and scribes all working to make things proper, and the guards that have been escorting you up until now remove themselves from directly your sides, and now they're closing the chamber off and spreading across it, keeping a close eye on all of you. You're all down here, by the way. This should be set to daylight mode, is it? It is.
Yeah, I could see.
Yep.
Yep.
And that regal-looking individual nods their head towards you all. She's expecting you.
Thank you. So I'm assuming we're supposed to head up.
Yes, yeah, it's over here.
Okay. Oops.
But you guys can just wander through so you have an idea of the landscape.
Does this building look like it's taken any damage, or was it just the ones around it?
This building, all of the buildings around it, it just looks like this building was more recently reconstructed. Capriccio, you move you and Zurazar?
Yes.
So, bring yourselves into your proper formation over here.
I guess I should probably go first. I would have put Zurazar first, but he's not here, and he's high as a kite.
Yeah.
He'll be
So
behind Fortrum, following his tail.
Okay.
I guess my plan is to hide behind the power of my name at this point. So
Okay. Well then, the 2 garrison guards looking and snarling at all of you move the doors open to allow you all to step inside. Please step inside the chamber, everybody. There's a dotted line that you make it past.
As I pass by, I'm going to blow a kiss to the guard on this side.
They do not immediately react. As you all get in here, you see this marvelous, beautiful looking humanoid disguise that Satyana has right now. Her incredibly smooth, impeccable skin that graces across the hair that she has, this strong, powerful, copper-like red looking hair that is wavy and curled off to the side and seems to be placed specifically for use of fighting as well as practical display. As you all wander in here, she is in full plate mail armor, ready for any such fight, but notably no weapons in her hands, knowing that she probably doesn't need weapons to fight like many of you do. She looks at you all, and you can see the beginning streaks of gray in the copper-like hair, and she looks at you all. So, I am to presume that you are Agin of the Lyceum. Yeah?
That is correct.
I was told about you in passing by some friends of mine.
Miriam and Bernie, I suppose.
That is correct.
Miriam told me some bit of detail about their coming here, though not much. They've been pretty preoccupied since then.
They certainly were. So, you all have come here today, and I must say I was expecting you to have a Dwarven companion. That is what I heard at last.
That was me.
Is this a joke?
No, we got in a fight with Demon Tree and recovering some things, enabling us to do stuff, and I didn't make it, and then I was reincarnated as this.
Risha raises his hand. I made him into a cat.
I grew into a cat, but yeah.
So, what do I owe this pleasure?
We came here to discuss two things with you. One, I came on behalf of Lady Jenna Asor, as I believe that you currently have her incarcerated as a spy.
The Archmage of the Empire.
Yes.
You are friends with that company?
I am currently allied with her in our mutual goal of finally taking down the threat that is Trent Ikathon, who I believe you are acquainted with.
Your name carries a very strong title amongst my ranks. But in my kingdom, your school has never once interfered with what we deal with. I will allow your name to carry some weight with what you are saying. But be forewarned, I am not one to be lied to.
I have no intention of lying to you. I'm not here to tell you that she's against the Empire or some sort of double agent within the Empire. I do not believe that she is. I do believe she is loyal to the Empire as far as I know. But my war, the war that we have fought, has not been a war against the Empire. Our war has been against Trent. And in that, I believe she is an ally.
What is your... No, before I keep asking questions, I'm going to cast a spell on this room. You will feel it, accept it, or your tongue will be kept within your mouth with not a single lie to escape your lips. Understood?
Yes.
That goes for all of you. She pulls out a spell scroll. And she is going to cast Zone of Truth.
Yeah.
Charisma saves everybody, DC 16. You may willingly fail, if you so desire, to speak.
I willingly fail.
I willingly fail.
What'd you say,
Fail.
Capriccio?
What?
What'd you say? You kind of cut out there.
Oh, I will willingly fail.
All right. She recognizes the spell grabbing hold, and as you all are standing there, you get like a little bit of this like metallic hue to your skins that she seems to look at and recognize what that means. Good. What did Trent do to cause the Lyceum to finally leave their ivory tower to attack, and for you, their dog, to go after them?
Oh, I have a title now, the Dog of the Lyceum.
We have a dog and a cat.
The Fallstruckers attacked the Lyceum itself, including attacking actual students within the walls of the Lyceum. Trent himself also killed 3 archmages and heavily wounded my mother, the at-time headmistress of the academy.
And that is why your sister is currently in charge. Is that correct?
She is currently in charge until Mother has decided that she is at full capacity to retake her position.
A matriarchy. I can respect this.
Not necessarily a matriarchy by definition, but the women in our family are never the weakest of the family.
Comes to stand. So, you're seeking vengeance then, no?
Vengeance is certainly part of it. I will not say that it's, I obviously can't lie anyways, but vengeance against Trent is certainly not something, is certainly one of my major motivations. I can't speak for everyone here. There is also the danger that is placed upon our immediate family, as he has issued threats directly against our family for our previous interference. There is also the threat that he poses to the world in general. I mean,
he's a douche.
Yes, he is drawing the world into war and bringing out weapons that cast a level of destruction that haven't been seen since the Calamity.
The Calamity was not such far-off memory for certain individuals. And war is an inevitable thing for mortal kind. You see, greater beings seek to make mortals subservient to them, believing ourselves to be of better quality. And mortals believe themselves powerful enough to defy this. It leads to war, more often than not. He's just the most recent catalyst. But I can respect revenge. Righteousness, not so much. She leans forward in the chair and very quickly and astonishingly gracefully for how much heavy armor she's wearing, moves to the forefront of the stage before you all. Before I took over rulership of this New Haxon, my mother was the ruler of Hexen. Trent murdered her in front of me. She would not bend her knee to him, and he felt himself a higher being and proved himself right. Forced me to serve the Empire when it served him to be known as a member of it. Vengeance is a path that I fully embrace. Now you bring this accusation with you that this Archmage of the Empire is not allied to him. Do you know this for certain?
I can tell you that she gave us assistance and loaned us a very powerful magic to allow us to penetrate within the capital of Rexentrum and even up into the door of Trent's estate.
But you do not know where her alignment is for certain. Is that because you are weary? Do you know where his alignment is? And points at Fordrum.
Oh, I know where Fordrum's alignment is.
Where is it?
Fordrum is a force of good in all things, and always has been for all the time that I've known him.
She'll look over at you. Is this true?
I believe so.
So your judge of character is not misplaced often, but not infallible.
I think that by station there's always a bit of suspect, but by action she has proven to be aligned with our ideology, with our cause. And I say our, including those of Tal'Dorei, perhaps those who have a vengeance against Trent. You both have a similar idea of him, then, believe it or not.
So you say that she is no enemy of mine, then? Do you know this?
I don't. I don't know where her standing is with you personally, but I know where her standing is with Trent, at least how it has been presented so far.
And the other two, do you have your suspicions?
Nope.
Of her? Nah.
Well, I believe, aside from the fine of being a Zemnian scum in my city, she could be released. But of course, you're going to have to talk to her about getting that money. Zemnians are not welcome in my city any longer. If she did not carry with her a name of renown to people I consider my friend, she would have already been publicly executed.
I like your style.
I am more than happy to talk to her and arrange for whatever's necessary to get the fine paid.
Well, then all of you can come with me to meet her where I keep her stashed away. As an Archmage, I need to be sure that she is, well, less of a problem. She stands up and waves her hand, and then you notice that the chair slides away, and as it slides away, you also notice that a staircase appears. She begins to walk, turning her back to each of you and wandering down. Capriccio, you have a keen sense that she probably has eyes in the back of her head watching you all right now.
I wave to test it.
No physical reaction. You all wander with her downstairs and you see her hoard. A magical barrier, a very powerful one by the looks of it, Argan, separates the entirety of her stash of golds, platinums, silvers, and coppers, all neatly organized in different piles. These priceless art pieces that she has accumulated from favor of being the ruler of this town, and artifacts, so many beautiful artifacts from the Calamity, from the Divergence, and beyond. There's so many intriguing things that you can see inside of this massive room. And as all of you are walking down here, she'll look back at you, seeing you look at her hoard, and will ask, each of you will answer me, does this tempt you to try to kill me?
I was just wondering if any of these could break a stone.
Answer my question.
No, lady.
A little bit, but it
You
doesn't take much of
know.
me.
She'll look at you, Capriccio. What'd you say?
Is it to murder you? No.
Looks over at you, Argan.
Maybe in a different life, but I'm a different person and goals have changed.
Fordham turns and looks at Argan like, that's your answer?
It's honest.
I look at
So true.
Satiana. Oh yeah, that one is a killer. You have no idea.
I know the devastation of mages. I've seen their wrath.
You should see his Argan's hand.
It is right there. Anyways, she wanders over towards the magical barrier, and as she steps towards it, she seems to have a section of it open up, and she walks through, and then it immediately closes behind her. I need perception checks from all of you that could possibly roll a 30 or higher.
30. I could barely roll a 20.
Okay, let me check Surazar's perception. I mean, he needs a 20
Mine
for a
shouldn't have-
30.
Mine should have been normal. Sorry.
28 still. Not
So
quite there.
close, Fordrin.
Nope. God damn, Braska found it. Braska found the Dami mommy of his dreams.
No one told me the dragon would be hot.
Oh no, the multi-class begins. So, none of you were quite sure what she did in order to just walk right through. But she wanders past some of her piles of riches, and you hear a little bit of struggling, and you see her walking towards you all with a fistful of hair belonging to Jenna, and Jenna being drugged towards you all. I just told you I'm not executing you. I would fucking kill you. And she starts trying to stab at her with a dagger.
Don't
A
really
wizard
think that's-
trying. It's no.
I don't think that's productive, Jenna.
Respect.
Now imagine where that just came from.
Then you hear from further behind her, Jenna, I've already told you. She is not currently lying to you that I can detect. It's very clear to me that she is, oh, hello, Fordrum, and others.
Hey.
And Janet
Oh,
walks
wait,
out
he forgets.
completely unscathed on everything. And Satyana throws her through the portal, and as she clatters to the ground, she stands up, reaches towards you, Argan. Give me a fucking focus, please.
No.
I am not here to kill you. It would have been much easier for me to do.
I didn't come here, Jenna, to watch you commit suicide. Don't give me that look.
What is going on? Sorry, she's not Russian.
She's just angry at
What's going
being
on?
imprisoned.
That is fair. You automaton, get out. With pleasure. And Janet just walks through.
I watch her go by.
These individuals have come here and pledged that you are not my enemy. Since that is the situation, and they are allies to people that I owe a very, very great favor to, I will tell you. You are allowed to leave, but my fine is my fine. A Zemnian who enters my city is fined 500 gold. Their next of kin usually will have to pay, but in this situation, you can. Jenna looks at all of you and... I don't have any money left on me.
You'll pay us back, though, right?
In spades.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what we'd be digging up with all those spades, but sure.
But Broska's already got a shovel.
Yeah.
I don't think that's a term. Anyway.
I will hand Satiana 50 platinum.
She'll take it and haphazardly toss it behind her into her hoard.
Yeah. I imagine that is like me giving $1 to Bill Gates equivalent.
Maybe? I know she has more money than Scrooge McDuck.
Yes. So it would probably
Maybe
be
Bill
equivalent to
Gates. Maybe. Oh, Bill
Once
Gates
it lands
is...
over there, I just look and, and I turn back and I'm like, you've had a lot of Zemnians in this city.
There has been many criminals who have to pay me. Everybody who tries to head out into Encanter's Rest or beyond on the Blight Shore, they also must pay me a fee to be able to explore and scavenge what they want. Surprisingly, about 70% of expeditions don't come back alive.
After they've paid.
Of course.
All right.
We've seen enough in our brief travels through the Blight Shore to understand that it's a very dangerous area.
Yeah, we almost
Why?
got swallowed by a mountain.
That happens.
I wasn't aware
They got it
mimics
high.
could get that big. Broska got high.
Only when they get to eat that big. But that is what happens when you eat a titan.
Guys, I don't know what I want to do next.
Kill the thing and find the Titan.
No, eat a Titan.
One piece at a time. You already had Turkalon. Do you really need to try Titan?
You've had Turkalon.
Yeah. Want some? Got some jerky.
Hand it over now.
Hell yeah.
You begin reaching for your bag.
I give her a
and-
good handful.
And as you reach towards your bag to pull something out, 6 invisible guards appear with blades all around your neck, Broska. But you just easily grab it and
Yep.
hand it to her. She'll take it. It's, like a mint.
It's nowhere near as bitey as when it's fresh.
What am I witnessing?
She's
Broska
biting the
bo-
electrocuting jerky and calls it a mint.
Broska bonding with his Dami mommy. That's what you're waiting to see.
Well, she has her freedom. You may take her and leave my city. That doesn't solve why I came here, Satyana. You expect to leave with more than just your life? Yes, I do.
It could ultimately be valuable for both of you. Maybe just hear her out, lady?
She came here. She speaked plenty. She made no sense. I
Well,
was
maybe we can fill in some blanks.
You don't need to think. You need to give us that damn book. Remove her from my city before I remove her head.
Janet, Janet, why don't you guys leave? We'll handle discussing this. I don't think that you're in the proper headspace to have a negotiation over something like this.
I want my spell focus back. You look, Fortune?
I look at Janet and I go, is this the Trent book that we've been looking for?
Yes.
Thank you.
Is
and then I turn back to the lady, Satiana, and I say, she's not wrong. The book that you have is believed to be one of the phylacteries of Trent, and the more phylacteries that we destroy, the weaker and the more able he is to actually die. That is the piece of the equation that we are working on. Bernie and Marion are working on a different part.
Then we can negotiate. But you get that filth out of my city immediately.
Jenna, do you trust us to negotiate on your behalf? And I wink at her and I go, I'll even try for the focus. I'm sorry to ask for patience, but that's what's needed here.
She stands up and brushes herself off and begins walking up the stairs with Janet, and Jenna calls out as she's leaving, I'm getting a fucking drink before I exit this forsaken city. Make sure you walk very far into the fucking desert.
I'm just watching Janet walk out.
Yeah, of course. So, upstairs, all of you.
This would have gone much better if it wouldn't have been Jenna and it would have been, who was the other one I had a conversation with?
Uladon?
Uladon. He was much smoother than Jenna.
Well, I mean, he is the Archmage of Diplomacy.
No, I know. No, I understand why.
He would be marvelous here.
Yes.
And this is why this is more entertaining. As you all exit, she summons forth the chair and goes and sits down again, crossing her legs and looking at you all. We may begin negotiating. Your claim is that you need this to finally kill him. I agree. I would much prefer him dead permanently. However, I personally am very satisfied with the idea of hunting him down over and over and burning him into ashes and making his existence a living hell.
Well, wouldn't you rather have success for all people in having him eventually die?
No.
Oh.
Braska's turning into Fortune.
While I can understand your desire to want to hunt him time and time again, there is always a chance, no matter how small, that he could eventually get the best of you. And when he's immortal and you're not, there's a great risk to your city if that ever happens.
And loved ones, which is what we've experienced.
I know you're the protector of this city. You would be condemning it to a constant war against him. We believe the book that you have is the last phylactery that we need to possess and destroy. We believe Miriam and his family have destroyed 2. We have destroyed 2, and we are in possession of another. We believe this is the final piece to take him out for good.
So what
and
is...
if you want to be the one to kill him, so be it. I just want to make sure he dies permanently.
That is your offer, then?
It's my opening negotiation.
Smart.
We'd offer to help too if that was of interest, but by all means, if you're wanting to do it yourself.
Nothing would delight me more than to see his withered bones turn to ash and return to the nothingness that he is. But that is a reasonable negotiation. I would like to hail another one. As a archmage, you have some reputation for what you are, yeah? And the Lyceum is reported to have many resources, correct?
Lyceum has acquired many things in the past.
Valuable things.
To the right person, yes.
Things that could, say, allow me to control the bizarre terrain around here.
Have I heard of anything that we have that would be something like that?
History check.
I'll assist.
Oh. 15.
Yeah.
There's no
15.
assistance on histories.
No. Hey, do you remember that one time that you weren't there for?
Yeah.
15.
Capriccio will raise his hand. Are you trying to restore this land?
Argan, to answer the question, you don't recall if they have anything, but from what you've seen and what you know the Lyceum can do when they dedicate a generation or two to something, they could have probably have dealt with this situation a while ago. You don't know why they haven't. But Capriccio, you asked that question, and her attention snaps over to you for the first time. I was just wondering if there was a way to make it more directional, so that I can utilize it to protect this city more. I don't want to get rid of it. In fact, it has been one of the main reasons we have not been overswarmed by armies of enemies in the past. Aside from a select few powerful mages, they would have a very hard time coming here, and I assure you, a small platoon with mages would not be a threat to me, or my city. But if I could direct it to ensure its safety, that would be something very valuable to me. Valuable enough to relinquish a very, very powerful artifact that belongs to me from my kill.
I'm not aware of any item that we possess that would do that, but I am new to my station and have not had adequate time to explore some of the deeper mysteries of what the Lyceum holds in its reserved vaults. I do know there are not many things that the Lyceum have not been able to figure out given time and resources. With the death of Trent, it's likely that resources could be reallocated to do something like that if we don't already have it. But in fairness, I cannot make that offer myself. I would have to discuss it with the headmistress before making that sort of agreement.
An archmage, a leader of his entire academia, cannot make that deal.
I can make a deal for myself, but I can't make a deal for the entire Lyceum that they would make that type of... That would be the headmistresses.
But you can make a deal for your academia, can you not?
From the school that I am the Archmage of, yes.
Which is Dunormancy?
Yes.
And do you believe your school may possess the secrets to doing this? That'd be an Arcana check.
Hey. I'm gonna chronal shift. I'm not happy with that.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
Ah, it made
We
it
love
worse.
22.
Oh, Oregon, why are you so bad at this?
I don't know. I have a plus 17.
Accumulates a plus 17. Cannot roll above a 10.
Right.
My god.
Yeah. That's why you take expertise. So you don't suck at it. You're just not a god at it. Thinking
Just
about
never terrible at it.
thinking about it, they're recording how the terrain shifts in different areas and how it moves. Theoretically, with broomstones and resources like that, the best you could come up with is a dilation of time within parameters to adjust what is active in which area as you choose to activate them separately. Wouldn't be perfect, but given a few decades of work and yourself and probably 5 other powerful mages and a broomstone or 2, you might be able to figure that out.
Since the current people in the School of Dunamancy is 0.
No, 1.
Does Jurgen count?
Jurgen.
Is he actually okay?
He's your student.
Oh, I thought he was counting himself on that one.
No, that's why I had it as 0. I wasn't counting myself.
No, Jurgen is he's
Jurgen is
yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So I believe, given time, a few decades, maybe close to a century, it would be doable
Well then,
to a degree.
a degree.
I
Will
couldn't
it-
give you absolute control. I'd be able to get you the ability to control parts at different times, but not like a complete reshaping of the power on your whim.
Roll me persuasion, Arkin.
All right, I'm using my second advantage.
Come on, let's go.
I specifically saved it from the Arcana checks. 18.
Doesn't get much better than that for you.
It does not.
You know, I believe that plus calling me in for that fight should be reasonable.
Yeah, she makes it sound like calling her in is a cost for us.
To her, it's a benefit. So, you know, like...
that's my point. To us, I consider that a benefit as well.
This isn't a guy. Sure, yeah. Like,
Yeah, I can agree to that part.
and when
So I'm going to have to spend 50 years redoing this.
Can I ask a stipulation?
What?
What if we call in more than just you? Is that not allowed, or is that okay? We've come across others who want revenge too.
Against him?
Yep. Specifically, there was a protector of a tree of life who was interested in being alerted in the event.
A divine being? Chaotic one?
No, angelic.
Trent spent a considerable amount of time desecrating trees of life and killing their guardians.
Then fine. that one can come as well, however you summon them. But for me, you are going to have to keep this on your person, Dr. Lyceum. Is that the honorific you deserve?
Technically, I believe it should be Archmage Lyceum, if we want to be specific with titles. Lord Commander.
Appreciated. You are to keep this on your person, and when you fight him, you bring him to a separate plane, or you chase him to a demi-plane. I do not care. But when you get in there, she walks over to you and hands you a scroll sleeve that looks magnificent in its creation. You will open this, you will read the incantation, and you will summon me forth.
Argon pets it.
We have to have the battle on a demi-plane?
Or a different plane, either one. I'm going to be on this plane, so that only works if you're on a different one. Unless you give me a heads up and I can find a way to a demi-plane.
Alright, so if we can stage an attack ahead of time, you can meet us here, but if we need to do it more on the fly, it needs to be on another plane.
No, that's
Well,
our agreement.
We do happen to know that Trent's home is in a demi-plane.
Good.
So that's certainly a possibility.
That is good. So, you will take that with you. And I will go fetch this book you are looking for. She stands up. Exit downstairs yet again. Couple of minutes go by. About 3 minutes or so. She wanders back up. And she has this tome wrapped up in binds of leather that seem to come from some type of green scale creature of some variety. And as she hands it over to you, Argan, you can see that it appears to be dragon hide, and by the looks of it, a green dragon. And you can roll me a Arcana check to see what you know about that.
Hey, I actually rolled a 10, 17, or 27.
The edges of this green dragon's hide has arcane markings that you can notice as nullifying magic. So dragon scales and their hide in particular accept magic very well. It's incredible how much magic you can course through such a small amount of it. And by the looks of it, it's been enchanted to either stop magical divining on objects wrapped in it, or to stop magic from emanating out from objects wrapped in it. It is no permanent solution. I could sense the necromancy filtering off of it once I retrieved it from our battle. Still, it lingers off of it like a filthy disease.
Do not expect that we will wait long before destroying it, as this is the last one that we believe we need to acquire. So, do you want your item returned to you when we're done with it?
If it can be, yes. If it can't be, you owe me 5,000 gold.
Okay.
No big deal.
I almost want to take it off at the very end, because I really hope he'll be able to see through it when I do destroy it.
That would be marvelous. So,
Then I believe we have an agreement, Lord Commander.
she will stick her hand out towards you, and as she does, she has her other hand, nail extends into a very draconic claw and rips down her palm all the way almost to her wrist as she reaches out, expecting you to do the same.
I'll hold a hand out to Braska to cut it because I don't carry any edged weapons. Braska, cut my hand, please.
All right.
Shink.
Say when.
Way past when, dude. You weren't supposed to slice it in half, all right? I cast spells with this thing.
Be more specific, damn it.
So,
And then I will shake her hand.
you feel the draconic blood pump into you. This strange tingling sensation, this constant reminder of the deal that you have struck with this dragon. The pretense of this, Argon, you understand very well, though they don't have any magical claim to contracts like devils or fae do. They do, however, have a very powerful duty to uphold them. And as such, this magic that courses through you, thanks to your very well-educated self, you know means somewhere, some lineage of yours, possibly even yourself, somebody will have something draconic happen. Half dragon, well, not dragonborn, half dragon, dragon soul sorcerer, things like that.
Something like that.
Yeah. Just remember that for next campaign and stuff. If anybody wants to be a Lyceum.
Somebody wants to be the child of Argon. And
Assuming Argon and Jenna end up together, like I wrote into my fanfic.
Is that what's in your fanfic?
It's the most logical explanation, you know.
You never know. When we start rebuilding schools.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You've got the chair. She's got Janet.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully
both have
Janet
your
gets
own
fixed.
Yeah. I would like. Oh, go ahead, Crucio.
Off topic from the game. Do you guys know about the lore of Elder Scrolls?
Barely.
So there's this really old dark elf who's a wizard. His name is Devaith Fear. And he created from himself 3 daughters that are basically like his clones, and then also married him. And I feel like that's what Argon would do.
This is simpler.
I think Argon would just make female clones of
You
himself.
think Argon has no game? He's talking to Satiana, and she's a boss-ass bitch.
He's not flirting with Tatiana.
That's because I can already tell from comments that Braska once hit on Satiana. I'm not getting in between Braska and a woman he desires.
Or a plate that he wants to eat from.
Yeah, see, same difference.
I mean, that's a little reductive towards the woman, but okay.
Fair point. You're right. It's her decision, not mine and Braska's. I will give you that.
Braska.
In what way is it demeaning to be compared to a side of meat? Never mind.
I just got canceled.
In order to eventually fulfill this promise, I would like to purchase something from your marketplace that was made here to make it easier to teleport here in the future. I will promise to not use it without notifying you or someone you designate before doing so. By standard notification that I give everyone on timing wise. Meaning, I'm going to cast this spell next turn.
Be there in 2 minutes.
Wait, what?
Just like we do.
I'm on my way. Bing.
Just like we do whenever we visit Whiterun.
Whitestone, but yeah.
Whitestone.
I will have my assistant escort you to one of our still functioning markets. His name is Winslow. Winslow! She hollers out, and then the doors immediately swing open, and you see a large glasses with huge brims around the edges of them, and fairly chubby-looking man step in, carrying with him 4 stacks of books, or 2 stacks of books, one in each hand. Yes, my lady? These individuals need to go purchase something for teleportation purposes. Meet him. That is Argon of the Lyceum. He immediately drops the books and bows down to you.
It's not necessary.
Now kiss his feet. And I point at Argon's feet.
Oh, do not tell him.
You do
He
not
has all
tell
his
my
toes.
soldiers to do such a degrading thing.
Yeah,
I thought
that's
it'd be
her job.
funny.
But did he lean in for it first?
Insight.
Oh, let's fucking go. Hold on.
I think we all wanted on that one.
I don't think Argon wants to know.
Fordrum?
I
Maybe.
don't think Argon can now.
That's a
Fordrum?
fair point.
Maybe. Quite possibly. The other two? Yeah, he's a sub.
I wiggle my eyebrows at
Roska's
this
like,
guy.
fuck, my position's already filled. I might have to kill him.
Wouldn't be the first.
Can you
The little
be-
zone of truth is like flickering around him.
Can you fight for the position to be the dominant sub? Does that work?
Do you
Well, I
think this
can-
would
I
be
don't
a
know how many other
fight?
people can.
Do you think this would be a fight? I just
Well,
described
no,
him.
yeah, I didn't really mean that there was any actual
We call
risk to it.
Argon, in layman's term, this is called murder.
Argon chooses to ignore that knowledge.
I just
Uh,
like the fact that there's a term as a dominant sub. That just
Capricious just grinning widely while looking at this dude.
I would be
Who
more
should
than...
who should I contact before I return? The next time I want to return.
You may address me so you don't bother her directly with anything.
That works.
Pleasure to meet you. I'm Winslow Wingard.
Nice to meet you, Winslow.
Thank you. And he'll bow again.
I
So-
will give him a respectful nod back.
So, you all are here to purchase something. I'd be more than happy to treat you to the luxurious nature of our town. And he looks past all of you at Satiana when he says that. And Capriccio and Braska, he's definitely communicating something like, are we taking them to the trap? And she shakes her head no. Very well. Apparently you are not warranting the luxurious suite. Instead, we're going to take you over to a personal friend of mine.
Wait, why can't we go to the luxury part?
Yeah, Argon's confused about that too. I mean,
You all may leave.
thank you, Lord Commander. And I will give a deep bow to Tatiana.
When next we meet, it will be to rip off his fucking head and shove it up his own anus.
Yes, that would be so much fun.
That is
will.
a picture.
You are dismissed. And take your Furbolg he is staring.
Come
Sorry,
on,
what?
Braska.
Oh, me. Yeah, right. Bye.
Let's find a local restaurant or something too.
As we leave, I will wink to the same guard that I've like kissed to earlier.
He just stares at you as you float by.
As we're walking out, Argon, don't we just need a little jar of dirt? Like, do we have to buy something? Not that,
That was how Sinclair did it. I'm way too classy for that.
You think
Argue.
Ivan has a
I-
jar of dirt on him?
when you say that, I look at you like, oh, I wasn't aware we had changed, but I guess the robes are. Got it. Okay.
I have, behind many a scene in many a town, bought locally crafted items to be able to use as teleportation focuses.
Mm-hmm.
Nicodranis, Zarth Kithral, Asarius.
Blah blah blah. Let's go.
Let's go.
So, he will take you around town. Yes, so over here we have this, and over here we have that. And, oh, look at this luxur. It used to be much nicer, I promise, but, you know, the battle of a lich and a dragon usually decimates everything in the area. It was such a beauty to behold as well. Satiana just had the most amazing glow to her. It's reverberated.
As we're walking and this guy's talking, I don't know if anyone told Argan, but I will fly over to him and I will whisper in his ear, that guy wanted to kiss your feet earlier.
And now you need to have that knowledge, Argan.
I didn't need to know that, Capriccio.
I disagree.
I almost thought I saw it too. There was like a little lip twitch or something. I don't know.
Oh no, he was definitely gonna.
He was about to lunge for those feet.
Excuse me, I was going to be respectful towards the station of one of the Lyceum. I didn't know what your customs were. I never got into the Lyceum.
I have one of his toes. Would you like it?
No.
Twitch a whisker.
Don't listen to them.
Thank you, Archmage.
I do kissy lips at him.
And that only means for this moment, because if for some reason the person who calls you is an Argan and it's one of us, listen to us then. Just clarifying, since there's a lot of rules in this place.
Very well. Yes, that I can understand very well.
If you ever want to revisit that membership in the Lyceum, let me know. I'll see what I can do.
Ooh, careful.
I found my home here, working for our crown, our god. Thank you.
Of course, I have no desire to poach from the Lord Commander.
And
just an offer.
You'd be surprised what magics you can learn just by having access to some of the tomes of knowledge and purviews that our Lord Commander Satiana has gained over the millennia that she's been overruling New Haxon.
Of that, I have no doubt.
It's marvelous. You know, there's this one spell. It creates 4 copies of myself. I learned it.
What do you do with those copies?
Well,
I
haven't.
created 4 times as many things.
Wait, what? Why would you hit me?
No, I not. Well, I mean, I could hit you, but I don't. That wasn't what I was thinking. Although now I am.
Would you like to be hit?
Not particularly. I'm fine.
If you know the spell once, why would you need it 4 times?
No, you cast the spell, and then there's 4 of you. Yeah, I'll show you. And he mirror images himself.
Yeah.
I just
See?
poke one of them to see if it's him.
Right through.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I could clear out a buffet with that shit.
They don't all have actual stomachs.
What?
You don't know.
What's this for?
I do, because I know this spell, Broska.
Well, in the situation of a battle and all of them are speaking at the same time, which is like sensory overload, we would be capable of evading individuals that are, well, ridiculously strong who otherwise would probably just kill us immediately, as he's like pointing to Braska, while being able to use our other magecrafts to cast other such spells, like I have one that creates this distinct line, and then lightning erupts from it, all in a line. I call it lightning line.
Catchy.
Lightning line.
Right? I like alliteration a lot.
Yes.
Pretty sure gives Argon a weird face.
Also, the words start with the same letter.
They do. Yes, he had to learn a 2nd level spell from a dragon. Don't judge him.
I'm not judging.
No, Phoenix in the chat.
Oh,
But yes, here is our local shop. They have things and stuff and such. So what are you buying here? It's like a knick-knack store.
I just need something simple, something that, I don't know, something that symbolizes the city.
Something that's they have this mold that looks like a draconic paw, but obviously not hers. It would be bigger than any of you, but it looks like that. A nice little mold.
Little artificially cast scales.
Yeah. That'll
Okay.
be 5 silver.
I will just give them 5 silver.
Perfect. Damn, not haggling.
For over silver?
Hey.
I just handed out 500 gold out of the petty cash in my coin
The
purse.
petty
5 silver is like half of our savings, Arkin. What are you doing?
Yeah. Are we walking around with a guy with a 30,000 gold chip on his neck?
I was gonna say-
Yeah,
we're not.
Tal'Dorei.
Yeah.
It's 10, not 30.
But the
I
value
think it's
keeps
30,
increasing.
isn't it?
A Tal'Dorei is 10,000.
Oh, was it 10? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was 30. for some
That he
reason.
wears as a necklace. Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Hey guys, this value depreciates, or actually it increases over time. As the value of the gold increases in Tal'Dorei, the Tal'Dorei becomes a much, much better currency.
Oh,
One
I-
day
I
it might
picked
be
that
worth
up.
11,000.
And
May you
evidently
live long enough.
I'll still be working off this agreement with that, since I just signed up a 50-year deal.
It's all right. Argan has a retirement plan.
Yeah.
Or you clone yourself and your clone has a retirement plan.
Well, yeah. Luckily, I could just de-age myself whenever I feel like it.
Right?
I'm just
Oh,
gonna
no.
make a younger clone and then have Broska hit me in the head.
All right, put me down.
Put me down, Broska.
Till the inevitables come for you. Shit.
Right? But anyways, I think this is a good kicking off spot. Players, thank you all very much for playing. Viewers, thank you for watching. Hope you all had a great time. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.